What's up, everybody? We back. Another episode of Sideline Showdown on this nice Sunday afternoon. We finally ain't potting in the dark. We good. We good. So we got divisional round playoffs going on right now. Lions and the Bucks is playing right now. It's a good game so far. But yesterday we had the Texans got defeated by the Ravens, 34-10. They took a beating. And then our night game was Packers and 49ers. 49ers came away with that 24-21. I was sweating. My Super Bowl pick is KC and 49ers, so had me sweating, man. So what y'all think about them games yesterday?
Jordan Love did a Mac Jones. I mean, no, Jordan Love did a Mac Jones.
Hey, you know what? Look, yeah, he did. He did.
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
Let me just say, after last night's game, I'm glad I'm a Patriots fan and I'm glad I'm a fan of the NFL, but I'm glad I'm not the fan of a team and then try to choose another team because I would have been stressed last night.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
49ers just played. They came out flat yesterday. And they almost lost the game, dog. They almost folded their game yesterday.
The way it should have gone, they should have.
I think it was more so the Packers lost it than the 49ers won.
Yeah.
That whole game, I was feeling like the Packers were going to win because just the way the game was going. Even when
exactly.
Remember the kick return when the dude fumbled and the other guy just came up and just caught it like in mid stride. I'm like, everything going the Packers' way.
Yep.
But 49ers look flat to me. They look like they was rusty.
Now, how much of that is? Yes, rusty. But how much of that is Green Bay actually preparing and being ready, and how much of that is the 49ers trying to say that we had this in the bag and then going, oh no, we don't.
Yeah.
Well, you got to take. I think the 49ers. Some of the players haven't played in like 3 weeks.
Right.
No, we're not NFL players. But I know you got to be in sync,
McCaffrey
man.
didn't play the last game of the season, and
Purdy didn't.
So they haven't played in 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, you got to think about it sometimes.
No, so how long did McCaffrey sit out? I mean, did he? I know for a fact he didn't play the last game of the season. Did he play? Did he play week 17?
Yeah.
No.
Did he play week 17 or no?
He didn't play 17.
He played six. What is it? 18 weeks, right?
He didn't play 17 and 18.
He didn't play the last game of the season.
He played 17 against I was gonna call them the Redskins, Commanders. But he didn't play against like the Rams.
He didn't play against the Rams.
Nah.
And then I think Debo set out to the last game of the season. Brock set out. I think Kittle set out too. Because when they did play, I think they were winning the game, and then the Rams came back and won. I think the Rams needed to win to clinch the playoff spot.
Yep. Yeah.
And I mean, San Fran looked so flat. Like
Yeah.
San Fran reminded me of the 2010 Patriots, man. But
so far
San Fran actually won.
Was that the year they lost to the
Jets?
The Jets.
The only team right now that
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The only team that looks even slightly championship ready right now is the Ravens. I mean, I know we've got KC and Buffalo right now are coming up this evening, but as of right now, the Ravens are the only team that looks Super Bowl ready. They really do.
But they came out flat yesterday too, though.
I think if Stroud ain't had no answer for that defense, I think they threw a lot.
They started flat. They didn't end flat.
Yeah. Like I think they threw a lot at Stroud yesterday that he hasn't seen before. But I think if he was like a more experienced quarterback, might have been a little different. I don't know, but that's just what I took away from because the defense was on until like the second half, and you know it always. If your offense can't move the ball, your defense is going to paying for it, and that's what it was. Like them dudes kept getting back on the field, and especially playing against like Lamar Jackson, you ain't gonna be able to keep stifling him, man. So
I told my
Yeah.
cousin yesterday. He a Texans fan. To my cousin, I said, if Lamar Jackson have over 50 yards, y'all losing.
yep,
He finished the game with 100 yards. You know what I'm
easy,
saying?
easy,
Hey,
easy.
you got to think he had two runs by the end of the first quarter that equaled up to like up to 49 yards. I said the Texans losing.
Yeah,
It ain't even have a
Yeah.
lot to do with the Lamar and the Ravens offense. It had a lot to do with their defense because they shut
defense.
them boys down.
So I said
I'm
they
talking about
threw a
like
lot at Stroud that he hasn't seen before, and
I'm
you
talking
young,
about
you
like
young,
made him look like a rookie.
yeah,
But Stroud still was making plays yesterday,
Yeah.
though,
No,
man.
I
He
know that, but I'm
was.
just saying like the Ravens defense played a big part of that, like
Mhm.
big part.
yeah. Like he wasn't picking up the blitz as like as like a vet would. Like if he was playing like a Mahomes or like a Josh Allen, they'll pick up that, you know what I mean, blitz and throw it right down to like the flat. Like whoever's blitzing, that guy gonna be open, whoever they supposed to be covering.
Right.
So it's like, like and it just wasn't none of that. Like that defense was eating yesterday. So we'll see how they
Huh?
do next week against Chiefs or the Bills.
I got the Ravens getting to the Super Bowl. I don't see them losing at home. I just don't. They got that crowd with them. Like I said, the Texans were
Yeah.
having problems
I don't.
yesterday.
I don't either.
Hey, I might go out on a limb with this, but I think I think the Chiefs or the Bills can beat the Ravens.
That's
Hmm.
what I'm talking about.
I think the Chiefs or the Bills could beat the Ravens, man, because
You
they they
you
they
you
they
do or
they gotta play lights out. That's the thing. Like they gotta play light. The Ravens gotta play lights
Yeah.
out against both of them teams. And if they fail to do anything right, the Bills or the Chiefs can take that game over. Don't sleep on Mahomes.
So
I can't sleep on. I cannot go
so
Mahomes. I cannot go Lamar over Mahomes. I gotta go
so
Mahomes.
so my question is to you, DJ. If you're picking either the Chiefs or the Bills to beat the Ravens, who's going to be the guy that's going to keep Lamar in check?
I mean, I don't even think nobody can keep Lamar in check. Same way I don't think nobody can keep Josh Allen in check. Nobody can keep Pat Mahomes in check. But I think it has a lot to do. I think both. If anything, I think it both would be a shootout. Like it'd probably be a shootout because I mean nobody's really going to stop Lamar. Same
It
thing. Like Mahomes is going to get off. Like if his receivers is catching the ball, like
that's what it
Mahomes
comes
is,
down
which
to.
they've been playing pretty decent of lately. But if there's Lamar going off and
mm,
he's just going off, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be whoever defense could withstand the most.
Uh,
But you
so I
also
guess
put go ahead, Ronnie.
I mm, I just I mean I get what you're saying. They both have the experience of the playoffs. The Chiefs have the experience in the Super Bowl. But this year the Chiefs defense has been suspect. A
who?
and B,
The
the
Chiefs?
receivers have barely been there for the Chiefs. Yes, the Chiefs
Right?
defense has been exposed a few times this year.
But the defense is
But
better than what it was like last year.
the receiving core, the
It's the receiving
oh yeah,
core
it's
for
better
me.
than it was last year. It doesn't mean it still hasn't
Yeah.
been and can't be exposed. It's the receiving core, and you go up against the Ravens secondary. I just don't see that happening. Now, as for the Bills have a significantly better defense. They're creating wonderful plays with the running game with James Cook, but their biggest Achilles heel right now, which is gonna, I honestly feel like it's gonna come back to bite them, whether it's tonight or next week, is gonna be Josh Allen. Josh Allen is their biggest X
Buffalo
factor,
gonna be
but he's
Buffalo.
also their biggest liability.
Yep. Man, they could have lost last
Buffalo's
week.
going to be Buffalo.
But
Josh Allen is an X factor. Yeah,
the thing is, Buffalo. I just looked at the inactive report, and they missing a few players, man, key players too.
Yeah.
So I
Who?
think Kansas City might
I
win
mean,
the game.
But they
I
could have
mean,
dropped last week. I'm just thinking like if Steelers was like you guys think about what they play against a third string quarterback last week,
yeah,
Mason
it's
Rudolph,
playing against, yeah,
and
they played against, yeah, Rudolph.
you ain't got no TJ Watt over there. Like I think, man, if they was full strength, they probably could have went in there and beat Buffalo. I'm just
Well,
saying, like,
Oh, I think they would have
yeah, I'm not buying the full hype of Buffalo. Like, and it's not even
without
like
Watt
a
though. They're not doing anything.
yeah, like it's not even like I'm a New England fan. I don't like Buffalo, but it's like I always feel like Buffalo at the end of the day, they're gonna do some Buffalo type things, and we're gonna be like, see, and it might be
so
today. Like I said, like I'm not sleeping
so
on
like with Kansas
Mahomes.
City,
I'm not sleeping on Coach Reed, even though they saying like the rumors is that he might retire at the end of the year. Who know? We'll talk about that one too. But
oh, so my
yeah,
thing with Kansas City is it's a little bit different role for them this year, man. Because usually they're always at home. You know, they play at home. Like last year, I believe they had the number one seed last year. You know, other years they had the number one seed with the bye week, and it's been Pat Mahomes. This is Pat Mahomes' first road game.
that's
You
crazy.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like since he's
Mm-hmm.
been starting quarterback, so he's in unfamiliar chart on territory. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it would fare at Buffalo today, man. I think they can win, but who's to say? I don't know. But even like, do you trust Pat Mahomes to win two road games to get to the Super Bowl? You got to
It could
take
be
that into
done.
consideration because I mean,
Hmm.
the last few times, like last year they
It can be
played.
done.
Yeah,
Tote that rock, run the football against Buffalo today.
I
Pacheco's
mean,
have a good game.
hey, you know,
Here's
we, you
my
know,
here's my thing about. Go ahead.
oh,
Oh, he missed the pass. Dang. I'm watching this game
Go
and
ahead,
like
Cooley. You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
uh, so I'll take it. Okay, take this for example. Like when we had Tom Brady, you know, when we had the number one seeds and everything, you know, first round bye, it was easy for us to get to the Super Bowl the times we went. When we had to play on the road to go to get to the Super Bowl, we never made it.
we went to Kansas City and won.
That was the first time.
We ain't never beat Denver. We ain't beat Denver either that year.
Never beat Denver. We didn't beat Indy.
Mm-mm.
True,
We
true.
didn't.
We went to
We oh no,
Pittsburgh. What's
we
that
beat
like? Divisional
Pittsburgh.
round back then. Divisional
No, that
round.
was no, that was the AFC
Every
Championship.
championship game we went to Pittsburgh.
Actually, we went to Pittsburgh twice. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. We went to Pittsburgh in '01 and went to Pittsburgh in '04, and then we had Kansas City in 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
But
I think the difference here is yes, Pat Mahomes, this is about to be the first road playoff game, but it's still Patrick Mahomes, bro.
still
Like I
got a
don't even
coach,
count, and he got the experience, man. I'll
and
take
he
that
got the
over anything.
coach.
And then get the coach, yeah. But I hear what you're saying, Stetson, but I just don't see that bothering
Lions just
Pat
scored.
Mahomes too much, man. Where people's like, oh, this is first playoff game. Like I don't, man. Look, it's a game, and I think Pat Mahomes got the experience where he's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna see what kind of Pat Mahomes we gonna get.
It's on receivers, man.
yeah, I mean, Pat Mahomes gonna make it. He gonna do what he does. I mean, because like I said,
Yeah,
he's
it
a great
really is.
quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's a great quarterback. Like if people think he's not that great, then they're just hating. But I mean, he's not over Brady, but he's great.
Baby
But
goat, baby goat,
How does man get
baby.
wide open in the back of the end zone like
I
that?
know. That's why I just looked. I'm like, I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I
And they
don't
ain't
know. It
gonna
You know
just
really.
what I think the Achilles heel of both Buffalo and you know what I think the Achilles heel of both Buffalo and KC will be if they play the Ravens next week? It's that linebacking group for the Ravens.
Yeah,
yeah.
Patrick
yeah.
Queen, Van Noy, Clowney. Van Noy and Clowney have had a resurgence of their career. Van Noy's playing like he did when he played in New England.
Oh, the boogeyman.
Clowney's playing
Man,
great
that's
football again. Patrick Queen is just freaking Patrick Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Patrick Queen's just
man.
Patrick Queen. He's unreal.
I didn't even realize Van Noy was paying for the Ravens until yesterday. Until I said, I didn't know that.
And they
Hmm.
got Roquan over there too.
Hey Ryan, what made you say that?
Yeah, hurts a little bit to watch. What made me
Who,
say
Van Noy?
what?
The linebacking crew.
Like Van Noy, I just they are fantastic run stoppers, and they attack the QB all game long.
Hmm.
They drop back in coverage, but they attack the QB all day long. They're going to force both quarterbacks out and make them make plays on the outside, and that secondary is going to shut people down. I mean, it's still Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is still going to come up with things if it's Buffalo next week. But where it gets muddy for KC is if KC makes it and they get Mahomes out, who does he have to throw it to?
Yeah.
They just
You know
gotta
what I
catch the
mean?
ball.
At
I
least
can't even
Diggs
rely on
has,
Kelsey
yeah,
anymore. Yeah, because he be dropping passes
yeah.
too, and it's like
Kelsey's got his,
And,
it be
well,
but
easy money
Kelsey's heads up in
passes.
the press box.
Yeah,
you see what they've been but you see what they've been doing with Kelsey, right? They've been double teaming Kelsey and making the other players beat them. So
Rashi Rice.
Kelsey, you know what I'm saying? That's what they've been doing with Kelsey. Kelsey kind of, even though he had 1,000 yards receiving this year, he kind of had a down year.
Rice been pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Like he a
It,
ball. They
Rice
was
has
rookie
been the
too.
hot spot. He's been the bright spot
Yeah,
this season.
who's the other guy that plays? Is his name Tommy or something?
yeah. Well,
Tony?
he deactivated
Oh,
today.
Kadarius Tony? Yeah,
Kadarius
he's
Tony.
out.
And
Yeah, he ain't
MVS,
playing
Okay.
today.
MVS too.
And
I
they
know
left him in Kansas City.
Oh,
you got Pacheco.
don't
Yeah,
bring
Pacheco the
MVS
running
up.
back.
I'll toast
Then
the
you got
hands himself.
MVS on one side. Then you got Rashi Rice on the other side.
Yeah,
Man, I want to see
Uh,
what Kansas City do
Valdez
though,
Scantling
man.
can't catch nothing.
Hell no.
Man,
utilize both of the tight ends. I know Travis ain't been catching, but I mean when it's money time, he going to deliver today. And then the other
Yeah.
dude, what's his last name? Gray, the other guy they got, the other tight end, he all right too.
Yeah, he need like number 83 or number 84, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like
Speaking of tight ends, are both Knox in there? Is Knox playing today, or is it just the other kid, the
yeah. I
rookie?
think he
Candy,
playing today.
Candy or something.
Kincaid or something like that.
Canade.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
Oh, what is his name?
is it Kincaid?
yeah.
Yeah,
Kincaid.
Oh,
Kincaid.
Yeah,
Dalton
Yeah,
Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid.
yeah.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I mean,
So are both
Knox playing.
Kincaid and Dawson Knox playing?
I
Yep.
believe
That gets
so.
dangerous.
I
Gabe
don't
Davis
think
out though,
That gets
man.
dangerous right there.
That's a big piece.
Davis
Who?
out.
Yeah, Gabe Davis.
Is Gabe Davis out officially?
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
earlier before
Ooh,
this.
that is a big one.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. They just said he was out.
I knew he was dealing
Hmm.
with an injury that was nagging him through practice this week and hadn't practiced until I don't think I don't even know when he didn't. I think I saw the report on Thursday that he didn't practice.
Yeah.
So who's the other receiver that Buffalo had? I can't think of
Stephon Diggs,
Stephon
Gabe
Diggs.
Davis.
I don't know. That's the only ones I know. Shit.
What's the other dude?
I know his name. I can't think of his name right now. I know.
Khalil Shakir.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
Shakir.
he
Yeah,
scored
Shakir.
last week
They got
when
yeah,
Steelers ain't want to tackle.
they got Khalil Shakir, Deontay Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shakir. I think Shakir might have a good game.
Yeah, he gonna fill in for
He very well may.
Yeah.
Davis.
But I don't know. I just that Kansas City and Buffalo game can go either way, man. It just depends on basically like who can play turnover free football. Really, if Josh Allen's turning over the
Mhm.
ball, Kansas City gonna win.
That's his
If can
liability.
if Kansas City receivers can't catch the ball, Buffalo gonna win.
Yep.
Mhm.
Did he catch that? No.
At this point, I think it's really a toss-up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Buffalo dealing with too many injuries though.
especially on the defensive side too.
Yep. They just gotta catch the ball. Kansas City, like he be all right. You just catch the ball, he be all right. Run the ball today. You get that ball to Pacheco. He should have at least 15 touches today. Just let that man cook. Yeah, he run hard as hell. Every time I
He
see
really
him, every
do.
time he get the ball, I'm like, yo, he run hard as hell.
Mhm.
He be running hard as hell every time. Crazy.
Hey, but look, man, what y'all think about my guy getting hired, man, as a head coach,
Who?
Oh,
Gerard Mayo?
Mm.
he black.
Oh,
Finally,
Stopa.
we finally got a black coach in New England. Isn't that something?
Man, I don't know if they're
Finally
ready
got a
for all
black
that.
coach.
They already
The
Oh,
started,
city of
though.
Boston was probably beside themselves.
Yeah, they
yeah.
already started with them
He probably
split
has.
comments, man.
He probably has some people hating themselves already.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
I don't
wanted
see.
Vrabel, man. I'm like, if you're going to go that route, you give it to
Vrabel was doing
Mayo.
nothing.
Yeah, like, Vrabel wasn't, like, besides what, his first two years he got in the playoffs? I mean, what did he do after that? Like,
Well, okay. I, okay, this is all I say about Frabel. So his first 2 years, I think I forgot, was it 2019 they got to the AFC Championship? No. 2019 they beat the Ravens in the
yeah,
divisional round, and I think they lost to
Kansas
who did
City.
they lose? They lost to Kansas City, yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
Kansas
the,
City.
and then what year was that when they played? They think they lost to Cincinnati one year.
Was the
Or
year
was
after?
that 2020? The year Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl. That was 2021 or 2022.
2021, I think.
So
Was
the
it
year so they
2022?
played.
One of them.
So he had beat the Ravens in the divisional. Then they beat, I forgot who they beat that year, but they lost to Cincinnati because Cincinnati played Kansas City and Cincinnati won the Super Bowl. Like with Tennessee, like they really didn't have no consistent quarterback play because you got to think about it. Ryan Tannehill, he's not the best quarterback to me, but he was hurt like a few of them seasons. You know, Derrick Henry got hurt. They traded away AJ Brown. They really
Stupid.
never had a receiving core. I mean, they had Julio for a
Biggest
little bit, but he didn't do anything.
Julio was on E.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you really
because
think about
Tannehill is
it,
not a good quarterback.
No, he's
yeah.
not.
So they really never had a quarterback in Tennessee.
Yeah,
But I mean, of course they're gonna put it on coaching. They're gonna put it on the coach because he selects the players. But Tannehill was already there when Vrabel got there.
right.
I think if they had a better quarterback, I think they would have been in better position. Even they had D Hop over there, and they still can't win no games.
Yeah,
So I mean, I would have gave Vrabel a chance in New England because, like I said, I feel Kraft. He wanted something fresh, something different. But I know a lot of fans are mad that the Mayo is coach. I'm like, give him a chance. I
yeah,
mean,
that's
he's
it.
not. It's not. He's not going to be able to do what Bill Belichick did. Okay, I'm sorry. It just. I mean,
That's what we gotta separate. That we gotta
I'm saying,
separate Bill from Mayo, and we can't compare that.
like, what Bill did, the 24 years in New England, we would never see that from any head coach
Right.
ever, ever.
That's right. Any quarterback that come and play for us, you can't compare it at the time, bro. Like when Cam came, you can't compare that and be like, oh yeah, we moving from Tom to Cam. Like that was an old Cam, shoulder surgery Cam, throwing different
Mm,
Cam. He wasn't the same Cam.
no,
Mac
I
Jones
mean,
was trash.
and sometimes I think that as people that watch football and fan of football, I think people don't realize what the Patriots accomplished. Like no other franchise. Like just think about this for a second, fellas. And Bill Belichick, 24 years as a coach, they went to 9 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Won 6 of them. It's unheard of. Like you look at all the great dynasties like the Steelers. They've been to 4 Super Bowls in the '70s, and then they went to two in 2005 and 2008. Look how long of a gap that was. Them almost a 30-year
Yeah,
gap.
yeah.
Then you had the 49ers. They won 4 in the '80s, but
Yep.
they haven't won a Super Bowl since what, '89?
90,
No, not '95.
94,
I'm sorry, '94, '94, '94.
One of them. Yeah, one of them. Because that's
90
the year they
something.
had Dion.
Yeah.
So that's 30 years. That's 30 years ago. The last time they won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
like we went 10 years without a Super Bowl. But we did go to two in between. But we went
Yeah.
10 years without winning the Super Bowl. But what
We
we
was
what
always
the
in the
Patriots
playoffs too.
yeah, what the Patriots did, you'll never see it. You'll never see it again.
That's why I told you
Like
all like a week was like last week or something, and I was like, yo, like it was like basically like from when I was like 18 up to like 36, 37. Like these dudes always been in it. Like it was like maybe like 1 or 2 years in between where they didn't go. But other than that, they always been in the mix, going to playoffs, winning the division, all of that. Like that's why I would sit back like, can't nobody else say that. Like that ain't gonna never be like done again, especially like in this era where it's just
mm-mm.
different.
I mean, Bill Belichick's 24 years. They missed the playoffs in 2000, 2002, 2008 because of a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Missed it in
11 and
2000.
5.
Yeah, missed it in 2000 and 20,
Yep.
22 and 23. So out of 24 years, he missed the playoffs 5 times.
Yeah.
That you won't ever see that again.
Not at all. Especially having the coach that long. No, you're not gonna see that either.
Man, coaches get fired
Yeah.
after 3 years, after three
Yep.
seasons, not winning no games.
Yep. Like I said, as much as I look at Andy Reid and be like, yo, he's like a good coach. Like he went from Philly to Kansas City. He had to go to Kansas City and go
And,
win.
and he got fired from Philly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
And they,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? He got fired.
Mhm.
Right. So, you know what I mean? So it's like you're not gonna see that. A lot of Patriots fans, it's gotta be like, I understand, like you still want to win, you still want to be. I do too, but you gotta like be grateful for what you had. Like this ain't you know what I mean? Like this ain't we just bash but bunch. That's why that's why I hated all that. Like why like y'all
But
really gonna
that's the
bash the
thing.
man? He gave you all of that. He put all like all that was put together. You like you had Brady here, you had
But
Belichick here.
that's the New England fan base.
Yeah, and that's why I
That's
be like,
that's that Boston fan base.
yeah. And that's why I sit back and I'm like, y'all just don't know how good we
Yeah,
had. And I know, yeah, you want to win now. I want to win too. I want to go back to the playoffs.
Yeah,
But I ain't
but
gonna sit here and throw Bill under the bus.
no, Bill. I mean, Bill made some very
Oh yeah,
questionable decisions.
yeah.
Like on, you know what I'm saying, like getting sitting, benching
GM
Malcolm
building.
Butler, trading away Richard Seymour, not
Man, that's still
extending
right.
Randy Moss.
Yep.
I was mad about Randy Moss though. I ain't
Ooh.
gonna lie, because
I was
I
mad about
felt
Seymour.
yeah, Seymour was good. I mean, he's the guy he did with Lawyer Malloy. He traded him
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
I mean,
Seymour was that made me mad.
But you know what's crazy? For what he did, for the boneheaded stuff that he did, we still ended up going to playoffs. We still ended up winning Super Bowls. Like it's just like, damn, dog, if you would have kept all them people there. Like we was talking the other day about Dez, because Dez was on the Pivot podcast. It was like we could have drafted him, bro, but we traded the pick. Traded that thing to Dallas, man. You could have had
Trade that thing to
Dez
Dallas.
and Randy Moss on the same squad.
man,
I remember that draft too.
Had Bill Belichick not traded Randy Moss, dog, do you realize we would have had Randy Moss, Gronkowski, and Hernandez and Wes Welker all on the same damn squad?
It'd have been crazy.
Ooh.
It'd have been crazy.
Do,
And
do y'all
Dez.
do y'all
And
do y'all
Dez.
realize that? Do y'all
And
realize
Dez.
that he traded them? Because you got to think. Remember when he traded Randy Moss away? They brought in I want to say, was it Deion Branch?
Deion Branch. Yep.
Brought in Deion Branch. Just imagine Gronkowski, Wes Welker, Gronkowski, and Hernandez on the field at the same time. Because at the time, I think we had a running back. I think we had Ben Jarvis Green,
Yep.
or
Golf
I
time.
think,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. We had
it
him.
was. I
Dan
think it was
Ellis.
either.
Yeah,
I think it was
Ellis,
him. Yeah, we had. So just imagine that
Golf
receiver core we had. We
Yeah.
had in 2000. If he would have kept Randy Moss down, you can't tell me he ain't winning no Super Bowl with that
They
squad.
definitely would have won Super Bowl.
like,
Oh.
like he would have had all the dimensions of the field because you got Randy Moss
Yep.
deep, you got Gronkowski
Middle of the
in the
field.
middle, you got Welker on the slot, and Hernandez was like a
Awesome.
hybrid tie-in.
Hernandez wound up as a halfback sometimes, bro. He was in the backfield. like we could do anything with that
Man,
dude.
I will still never ever forget that playoff game against Denver where he played in the slot, lined up outside, lined up as a tight end, and then got knocked out cold, lining up in the backfield and running the ball. Got knocked out cold.
He got knocked out. Then he got knocked out against the 49ers too that year. That one of them years when the Niners was like good on defense, and it was like Dumber Legion of Boom. When we played the 49ers. We was getting blown out. Then they started to come back. We still ended up losing.
I think we played them in Foxborough that year. That was the same year. That was 2012, 2011, 2012. No, 2012 because we played the NFC East in 2011.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I get mad about Bill because that receiver core, man. I was like, man, we could have had Randy Moss and Gronkowski playing on the same team together. Had Bill not got rid of Randy Moss.
Right. That'd been crazy.
Man, that'd been too crazy.
That'd have been crazy, man. Then he traded. Where he go to? He had went back to Minnesota. Next, he was out there with Favre. Then he ended up in like Tennessee. Then he went to the Niners.
That would have been sick, dog. That would have been Cause we ended up getting. I think we had Deion Branch one year. Then we ended up getting Brandon Lloyd one year.
Oh yeah, I remember Brandon Lloyd. Damn, I forgot we had. It's crazy.
And then we had trash ass Joey.
And you know,
Galloway,
the bad thing about it is neither of those guys were great.
Joey Galloway.
Neither of those guys were bad.
No,
he was like 88 years old when he came to us, man.
Joey Galloway was trash.
Yeah.
Joey Galloway had a full head of gray hair.
Yeah.
And Chad Johnson didn't do shit.
But how many
though?
times did that? Hey, Chad couldn't do anything, but he admitted that the playbook was hard.
Yeah,
he couldn't do nothing, man. He couldn't do nothing for us, man. I was disappointed.
I'm telling you, if he had been able to come back the next year, if he hadn't headbutt his wife, it probably would have been a different story.
He hit his wife,
but he had to go and be stupid in the off season.
I just think about all the receivers we had, man.
He hit his wife. Got blackballed from the league.
Yeah.
We had Richard Shea Cardwell. We had Joey Galloway.
You know, there was one.
Wait, Jabbar Gaffney. I'm sorry, Jabbar Gaffney.
Baller though.
Yeah, he was.
Jabbar Gaffney. Yep, Jabbar Gaffney.
I remember he was in Philly, and they
Brandon LaFell.
Brandon LaFell.
Hey, LaFell was good.
Oh yeah, he was. He was.
He got
but he was ring good with us.
He was. Yeah. Brandon LaFell was good with us.
Yeah.
And who was the other receiver that got a ring with us, but he retired? Last name was Mitchell.
Oh, Malcolm Mitchell.
Yep.
Yeah, he got hurt. He got hurt and retired.
Yeah, he ain't had no knees.
Yeah.
That's what about to happen to Juju.
Yeah, man. That nigga trash,
pretty much. You know, there was one receiver that was tied to that. He's
oh my gosh.
I forgot.
There was one receiver that was tied to the Patriots, and I wish we could have got.
Who?
When it was Brandon Marshall. When Brandon Marshall was in limbo with the Broncos.
Oh yeah.
There were a lot of tied to the Patriots. I would have killed to have had Marshall and Brady.
Yeah, he would have went off too. Damn, dog, we could have.
But he was dealing with a lot of stuff then.
Yeah, he got like mental issues and all that. Borderline nut.
I know this. I know y'all probably feel the same way. One thing I can't forgive Kraft and Belichick for, I can't forgive him for that 2019 season, man. I cannot forgive him for that shit, man.
Hey, you know what Brandon Marshall from, right?
Here you go, East Coast.
Close to UK.
Where you from?
East Coast. East Coast. Probably
Pittsburgh.
Oh, they all crazy up there. Is that not?
Hey, every place that's close to Kev that ain't he always be like, yeah, they all crazy over there. They all crazy over there.
They be throwing off
like 5 hours away.
They crazy.
So I just got to think about like that 2019 roster. Y'all got to think about this for a second. Now we had Josh Gordon, Antonio Brown, Demaryius Thomas. Who else we had on the squad? Julian Edelman.
Football.
Bro, we could have had. You know when we got Antonio Brown, had that stuff not happened with him, dog, we would have won a Super Bowl that year too.
Yeah.
Well, nobody gonna beat us that year. Nobody gonna
He
beat
just
us that
up and
year.
just like left. He was like,
That's where most of his issues happened.
he owed me a football.
With Josh Gordon,
Yeah, I won this
man,
little
Josh,
contest on
yeah,
Instagram.
Josh,
He used to
Oh
have.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Josh
that. I
Gordon,
remember.
Josh Gordon used to be balling, man, but he just couldn't stay
Yeah,
off the weed, man, or whatever the hell he was on.
he was supposed to give me the football from the Packers game when they beat the Packers because he had
Yeah, but
scored.
we shouldn't get you.
Like well, Ottman, he a baller too for the Bucks. He
Weed
need to
shouldn't
score.
be a reason why you get kicked out of the league. I mean, look at Justin Blackman.
Yes, another dude.
Yeah, he was good too, but he couldn't
Yeah,
do nothing.
couldn't stay in. Crazy.
Man, he was a bitch at Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
He
a
was a
little bit of
dog,
weed.
man. He was
Shoot,
a
how
dog.
many years did Blackman play? How many years
Like
did Blackman play
Probably like
in
one contract.
Jacksonville? Like
like
two
Yeah,
like
years?
two or three, like 2 or 3 years.
One
Ricky
contract.
Yeah,
Williams, another dude.
He never got
and then
re-signed.
got in trouble. Yeah, but they just completely they blacklisted him, man. They blacklisted Blackman. They've given everybody multiple chances. I don't know what Blackman did, or if it was
Yeah,
because he wasn't established, but I mean, it was like one offense, he was gone and never was
yeah.
seen again.
I forgot what he did that got in trouble though. I forgot what it was.
Like Gordon, it
Hmm.
was
Man, all right.
weed.
Let me see about Black Ball. Let me
It'd
see
have been
what.
different if it was hard drugs, but
Yeah, he was just on weed.
No, I thought it was something else he got kicked out the league, got suspended for.
Like Ricky Williams quit because of weed. So it was like that's another dude who was
He quit
good.
because of weed.
It was another dude that was good, but hey, he couldn't stop smoking.
yeah.
So it was like,
So he
So
was
Blackman
suspended. Here you
Blackman
go.
was suspended for the first 4 games of 13, and then
He got suspended
yeah, and
indefinitely.
then he was arrested for marijuana possession, but then he got indefinitely suspended for that, which is garbage. Yeah,
so he's
garbage.
still suspended.
He only played 1 year in the league.
He's still suspended.
Oh, he
Yeah, he's still suspended.
He's still
he's
suspended.
gonna be suspended.
That man been suspended 11 years,
He
man.
Oh,
he
he got
said
the
appeal
longest
this?
suspension.
Nah.
That's crazy. He's still
He
suspended.
only played 1 year in the league, bro. That's crazy, dog.
He
He
was
was a fifth.
suspended everything.
He was a first round pick. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Fifth.
he was with the Jaguars, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so look, this I mean, I know we was talking about Mayo, right? So
Yeah.
like and it's a lot because I mean my family and stuff been asking me and how I feel about it. But I mean, all I could say is, all I could do is just wait and see. Like I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I don't know who gonna be our coordinator. I don't know who gonna be the DC. I don't know who going to
Joe.
be the GM. Like it's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff up in there. I don't know who gonna start at quarterback. Like I don't know who you gonna take
Oh,
at
we
third.
know.
Like they like, oh yeah, they like, oh if the Bears take
Not anymore.
wide receiver at 1, and then Caleb goes to Washington at 2, who y'all gonna take at quarterback at 3? And I'm like, I don't even know if we gonna even get a quarterback, bro. That's the crazy part. I will hope that we get a quarterback, but if we got them same motherfuckers that's in that war room that was in the war room with Bill, I can't put nothing past them. Like I wouldn't even know what they doing, man. I
Well,
wouldn't
that's
even
what we
know.
got.
I'm saying, and I don't know. I'm stuck, man.
It's the
But
same two dudes.
I'm
Cole
saying,
and the other
I
guy.
just want to know
Wolf.
how much truth is that thing about I yeah, I want to know how much truth there is to that report that everybody was disappointed in Mac for even showing up to the conference. I want to know I want to know how true that is.
I don't think they lying about it.
I don't think they lying either. As
I
much
don't,
as
I
much
don't
as
think
them
they're
players
lying.
said all year, I don't think they lying.
I don't think they're lying, but I'm going to say it's a few things in that thing that he said that I ain't like. And you talk about rebuilding relationships. It's only one guy I think about when he say that. And then when he had his little interview afterwards,
Oh
he
my
was like,
god.
everybody got like a clean slate. Certain things that I was reading into, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Is he still going to be here as a quarterback? If he's
But
still there as
look
a
at
quarterback, bro, I'm out. Like
But
I
look at the
cannot do it again.
vibes. Look at the vibes he brung to the team, man. The whole season, like you can't you get benched, and then the team, the guys in the locker room said that he cleaned out his locker. Like you can't do that, bro. Like let's letting everybody know that you ain't here for the team. You there for yourself.
Yeah,
So
and he
you
just chose to gear
as a
on.
coach, regardless what position you are, you a coach, and you see that your quarterback is doing
Yeah,
that. Like, there's no way you bring this guy back, and you become the head coach. There's no way you letting this man in your building.
and
He
he a
could have.
little weird,
He
yo.
came to the little the conference press conference for Gerard Mayo, all
Yeah,
happy and shit. But that's cool. You there as a visitor. You don't got shit in your
he's a
locker right
visitor.
now. You gone, bro. Ain't no coming back. I
Yo,
get
but you notice he had on like the Patriots gear. No other player had on Patriots shit. I was like, yo, is he like trolling?
He,
Cause
he,
when they do like the
he
thing on the Patriots
begging.
page, when they show
I
like all
think he
like the
was.
players, they showed everybody like in regular clothes. He comes strolling in there with like a Patriots hoodie on, with like this little grin on his face. Yo, I'm like, this boy, wow, man.
Man, and he better not be the quarterback next year, bro. I promise you, I would
I'm
take
out.
this I'm taking this Tom Brady jersey down. I'm gonna go get another team, man.
I ain't gonna get another team. I'm just gonna just watch. I can't go get
Man,
that
another
man
team
said I'm
to
gonna
do it.
get another team.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do an Anna, man. I'm gonna do an Anna.
So you
Hey
gonna
man,
have like
go
12
ahead.
different teams then. So
Hey man, go ahead. Yo.
you gonna find ties to every single team that you got. Oh, so like
Yes.
I'm gonna do an Anna now. I'm gonna say, you know what?
you gonna
You
be like,
know,
so I used to live in
you
Houston for
know,
a minute, so I
like
like the Texans.
you know, my dad cousin on my mama's side. You know, say he grew up in the cotton fields as a Detroit Lions fan,
Yeah,
so we have ties. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
she
gonna
worked in the
use.
factory.
Yeah, worked for Ford Motors back in the '50s. That's how I got ties to the
Yeah,
fucking
I used
Lions.
to travel for it, so I'm gonna like the Lions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna be like, I live out in Cali, so
So,
49ers.
As a matter of fact, I think I gambled at
right.
Caesars one time. I think I'm gonna like the
Yeah,
Saints.
man.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Like how
drove
she talking
past
about
the
Brock
Rams
Purdy.
Charger Stadium. You know,
And what she said about Brock Purdy? We got ties and he said this
Same
this. So
town
what
and
if
shit.
Hey, you know
what
she
if he
gonna
went?
see this, man.
I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck. What she
Oh,
gonna do? All she gonna do is make a post and unfriend me shit. What
Bro,
she
oh
gonna
man,
she
do?
gonna block
Keyboard?
us, man.
What she gonna keyboard warrior me or something?
You about to get us blocked, man.
we ain't friends, so I ain't blocked.
You gonna get us counseled up?
Yeah, no, you gonna get
No,
canceled.
no. I know she all right, man, but she be team hopping too much, dog.
Got 40
I
teams,
tell,
bro.
I tell her to her face and tell her in the damn group. She be team
40
hopping.
teams. This ain't
She gonna,
boxing. Can't like
yeah.
everybody.
I'm saying she like I've been a 49ers fan since Brock. How you been a 49ers fan since Brock? Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, damn, what happened to Joe Montana and Steve Young and all them guys,
Right.
man? You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I've been like me. I like players. You know what I'm saying? I don't like teams. I like players. Like I think like CeeDee Lamb the truth, but I ain't gonna be like, oh, I've been a Dallas fan since 1995. Like, nah.
As like I say, like I like Mahomes, but I ain't gonna get no Mahomes jersey. I ain't walking around with a Kansas City hat on. Like
Yeah.
that's just not gonna be it. Like I like Christian McCaffrey too,
Yeah,
but I'm not wearing no 49er stuff.
hey, Hub. Hey, Christian McCaffrey, you know, his daddy was cold as hell
Hey,
in Denver.
Yeah, he was
I got it easy. I got it
for the
easy.
Broncos.
Yeah. But I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
it
go walk
was.
around with it.
Ed was
I'm not gonna
great.
go walk around. Oh,
Ed
his
was
dad was the
great.
truth. That was the
Yeah,
truth. But I ain't gonna get no Ed McCaffrey jersey though with
right,
number 87.
right.
Yeah, well, you know, his daddy was a Broncos, so you know, I'm gonna get the jersey. Like, nah,
Crazy.
I ain't doing all that.
Only time I had a different team jersey was back in like when that stuff was like the fad, like with the throwbacks and all that. I had a
Yeah,
Jim Brown joint.
I had
Like
an
other
Earl
than
Campbell.
that,
I had an
bro,
Earl
I'm
Campbell
not.
jersey.
Yeah, like I'm not buying no like Christian McCaffrey jersey. I'm not buying no 49ers hat. Yeah, I mean like
I like Shannon Sharp, but I'm not buying no
But
number
see,
84 Sharp
yeah,
jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But it's different with football. Like it's different with football. You can't just normally you can't just go out and buy willy nilly somebody's jersey. It's not like basketball. Like I've got my fair share of Jazz jerseys going back all the way to
Hey, you know
Malone
what? I
Stockton,
thought I was the
Hornacek,
only
and all
one
those
that thought
guys.
like that, man. I thought I was the only one that
No,
thought like that. Like with football, it's different.
like
Like I can't
football's
really.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
football's
basketball, I can
different.
wear any basketball jersey.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get I'm gonna get Ryan a Jordan
yeah.
jersey.
Oh yeah, I got my
oh,
favorite players' jerseys.
So I'm gonna get
No,
Ryan a Jordan
no,
jersey, man.
the push
no,
off. Got
no.
it with the push off. Got it with the
That's
push off.
hurtful. That's
Hey man,
hurtful.
Jordan still dropped 45 on y'all
That's
though, man.
hurtful.
Hey man, he still put 45. You take
No,
away the push up,
trust me,
you
I
take away the
know.
pushover shot. Hey, you take away the pushover stuff, he still put 43 in y'all though.
Yeah, yeah,
Like easily.
yeah.
Do you know how many times that's happened? Do you know how many times that's happened? Let's talk about some of the big moments in Jazz history. You got that. Oh, hey, who did Kobe put up 50 points against in his last game? Huh.
God,
Oh,
the
yeah, the
The
Jazz.
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 Gordon Hayward, no.
Hmm.
Hey, but the thing is about the Jazz, y'all have had good squads, man. Y'all have had good teams.
Hey, we've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. We've had
Y-
good teams.
y'all have had
We've
some
had good
good
teams, and they are
teams.
famous
Definitely.
for trading them all away. They've
Donovan
Y'all
traded them
Mitchell.
not
all away.
y'all not worse than the Rockets
All
though.
of
The
them.
Rockets be giving like
Boozer,
old players
Gary
max
Williams,
contracts.
Hayward. Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
you're not the Rockets, man.
yeah,
The Rockets gave me Kim Mutombo a max contract. He was old as shit. And Juwan Howard.
he was 50.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
there you go,
Yeah,
Adderall.
yeah. Juwan Howard got a max contract at Houston, and he didn't do nothing with the Wizards.
No, no, no.
He was like,
Not today. Not today.
Humble was like 50 getting the max. That's
Man,
crazy.
how you get a max contract and you ain't, bro?
Yeah. How did he not touch the ground on that?
Y'all must be watching the UFL or something.
Oh,
What
y'all
y'all
season might
watching?
be a little faster than mine.
Hey,
Hey,
don't be throwing no shade on that
let me ask
NFL,
y'all a
man.
question.
What y'all
Oh,
watching?
he
Watching
gonna
the
get he
Detroit, the
gonna get you
Detroit
for
and
that one.
Bucks game. What you mean?
Yeah,
Hey, yeah,
Who?
Detroit Bucks.
the Bucks and the
Detroit and
Lions.
Bucks.
Oh, I ain't know the game was on. Shit, I'm tripping.
Yeah, you are. What you doing? Half dead?
Bro,
Yeah,
I thought the game came on late, bro. I thought the game came on
nah.
at 1:30.
Nah, Buffalo and Chiefs joint come on after this.
Come on at like 6.
Oh man, I
That
forgot
man
y'all
said,
on.
"What y'all watching? What y'all watching?"
I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
he
I'm thinking y'all
like,
watch. I didn't even realize y'all had the game on, bro. I'm over here
We
tripping
been
like
talking about the
crazy.
game the whole time he was
Y'all
on
watching
here.
oh
I'm
man.
thinking y'all talking about some hardwood passes or something on old NFL Network game.
Hey,
And I'm
so
tripping.
That man said, "What y'all watching?"
let me ask y'all
Somebody
this.
said, "What's up?"
So
Who said
the
what's
three of
up?
y'all, what is y'all's opinion? Who does Sam Laporta remind you of?
Salmon
Gronk.
Porter. Talking about the
It's
tight
like a
end for the
great value
Lions.
Gronk.
Sam Laporta,
Hawkinson,
the tight
Hawkinson. You
end
know
for
what I
the
mean?
Lions.
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson.
Oh, I think he reminds me of Gronk.
Gronk.
That boy, he catches a
That's how I
ball
was
and
gonna say
he
Gronk.
mows you down.
I don't know
It,
about Gronk, man.
He reminds me of Gronk. He
Man,
reminds me of
Gronk.
Gronk a lot.
I don't know, man. Gronk is on dude, man.
Oh, dude.
Gronk,
O
Gronk,
lineman just
Gronk.
went down with a knee.
What's the score of the
Uh-oh.
game?
It's 10-3 Detroit,
2-3.
10-3.
Okay, I had Detroit winning that game anyway.
Hey, so what y'all think? I know this was like the talk of the town after they got put out,
Ooh.
but what y'all think for both teams, Cowboys and Eagles? What do you think they need to be doing this offseason?
Sell the team.
Oh my god!
New ownership.
They ain't
New
finna win no
ownership.
Super Bowl. Sell the team. All Jerry Jones gonna do is gonna talk about he want to
Uh,
be competitive. He want to
uh,
win the
uh,
Super Bowl, and then he gonna hype everybody up, thinking, "Oh, we're gonna be different this year." You know, had an annoying fan base. This is our year. We're going to the Super Bowl just to get bounced out in the first round.
And where Kev go?
And bad.
I'm bad.
There he is.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. This is a
So
repeat of every. It's been like this the last 28 years, man. Y'all weren't even married. Y'all weren't even married yet with kids yet back in '96, man.
So here's my thought.
I was a kid in '96.
But that's what I'm asking. Like, what do you think?
I
All
was a
right,
kid in '96. Yeah,
all
I was
right,
a kid.
for example, the Cowboys. What do you think they need to do to get over the hump?
Get rid
Get a
of McCarthy.
quarterback. Get a quarterback.
So you think so they saying that they gonna probably
It, it,
extend Dak
No,
and
they
he gonna be
needed
the
a new
highest paid
coach.
quarterback.
They needed a new
it,
coach.
it ain't
Coach.
McCarty's fault, bro. I'm honest and sorry. It's not McCarty's fault, man. Like if you look at
It
that
wasn't Dak's
game,
fault this year.
Was
it
Dak got
was
him there.
it was Dak's fault in this playoff. It was Dak's fault in the defense part
This game,
Yeah, they
against the
had
Packers.
Dak had the best stats.
yeah the
yeah,
best
yeah,
season
Yeah.
Back the
since his
whole year.
rookie season.
No. We're talking about
yeah.
against the Packers.
Yeah, no, I
That
know that was
yeah
a bad game.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now
But how
against the
can you put
Packers, it was one game. Yeah,
yeah? But how can you put that loss on McCarty when players are out of place and missing tackles?
so who do you
You
put the
got
loss on?
I
They
put it
ain't
on the
make no
players
adjustment.
on the players.
They ain't make no
What players?
adjustments either.
Or just all the
I
I
don't.
players?
put
I put it on the ownership. I put it on general
I put it
manager.
on I
Jerry
put it
Jones.
on I put it on Dak played a bad game. Okay,
Okay.
Dak threw two picks back to back. One on the pick six. Michael Parsons and them out of place every time they Green Bay ran the ball. Okay, Michael Parsons going up the field. Jones going right past him. Big holes and big holes. Then you go in the secondary, even though they didn't have Diggs back there. Gilly was getting burnt, man. Gilly got burnt a lot
Man,
against the
Gilly got
Packers.
toasted.
But
Gilly
so,
got toasted, man.
so Tilly got toasted. So how can you put that on McCarty when you got a receiver or a tight end run up the middle of the field and he in the corner wide open for an easy walk in touchdown? How's that McCarty's fault? That's the players.
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
So my honest to God opinion is I think Dan Campbell had a bad game, and I truly mean it when I say I put this loss and blame on the general manager, which just so happens to be Jerry Jones, and for this reason only. Dak forced those passes he forced those passes to CD that got picked off, but I guarantee you that call came from up top, and he said, "Get the ball to CD. I don't care what you do. Get the ball to CD." I feel like he was under an ungodly amount of pressure from his general manager / owner to do something that he shouldn't have had to do.
yeah. You know what, y'all? I just thought about something. Now, hear me out for a second. I think no, this might just be like just a little myth. I think Dallas been cursed ever since Jerry Jones fired Jimmy Johnson for no reason.
so I was telling y'all.
Like even though that they won a Super Bowl with Barry Switzer, that was Jimmy Johnson's team. They have
Told
not
y'all.
won since.
Yep. Yep. That's what I said
And
when they brought him back to put him in the Ring of Honor. I thought like
Oh, come on, Mike.
like,
maybe you know what I mean like he woke up a little bit like this what I
but
need to do.
but after Kev, after 30 years, you put him in a Ring of Honor, and he won you 2 Super Bowls. You want to
Yeah, I
say
know.
actually he won you 3 Super Bowls because, like I said, that was Jimmy team when they won the third
Yeah.
one with Barry Switzer. So he won you 3 Super Bowls, and you wait 30 years to put him in the Ring of Honor.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And
Like,
they had a disagreement, and that's what blew everything up. Like
and let's just be honest. Jerry Jones wants a yes man. He wants somebody
yeah,
that's not gonna challenge him. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why
That's why I
Mike
knew
McCarthy.
that's why Bill Belichick
Yep.
not gonna be there. That's why Jason Garrett was there so long because
Yeah.
Jason Garrett was just is a yes man.
And that's why Jerry and Bill Parcells didn't really work like that because
Nope.
Bill Parcells wasn't a yes man. So
Like even with Bill Parcells didn't want To, but Jerry still brought
Jerry
To
Jones
there.
wanted him.
Yep.
That's why I think
Hey,
about
Gonzo tweeted out to Bo Nix and said we should team up again.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
long as it ain't Mac Jones, I'm cool.
I don't know
Oh,
if Bo Nix is pro ready. No, I don't know if Bo Nix is pro ready.
I don't know, man. I don't know about no Bo Nix, man. He gonna be like what 25 when he get drafted.
You take Daniels, man. If you're gonna pick somebody at 3, you
Hey,
ain't gonna get Harrison.
did you hear about the kid who just got granted his ninth year of eligibility?
Oh yeah, for Miami,
That's crazy, man. You gotta leave it
he like
alone, man.
30. He
Right,
looks
nobody
so
want
damn
to. Right,
tall.
I think Bo Nix gonna be like 25. Right? How old is Bo Nix right now? Like 20 what? 4?
Gotta be. It's like it's 6 year.
He,
Gotta be.
he's gonna
Let
be
me look
another. He's gonna be another Brandon Whedon.
at. Ooh, man, Bo
Yeah.
Nix is.
Yeah, Brandon. I remember Brandon Whedon was a grown man with a wife and
Well, like
kids when he got
Chris
drafted into the league.
Winky from back then. Remember he played for the
Chris Winkie, Florida State.
Panthers. He was like
Yeah,
50 coming in the league.
yeah.
He was old.
So Bo Nix would be 24 next month.
Yeah.
20. He'd be 24. That's old, man. Like I think the average quarterback coming in the league, they be like what
20,
21,
21, 22,
21.
22. Yeah, like 21,
Yeah, but this
22.
this the this the this the this the you roll the dice with this one.
Oh,
You roll the dice with this one because you might get a 23, 24 year old, right? But wouldn't you want the experience? You'll get somebody that's coming in a little bit of more experience than somebody that's 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Experience at
But
what?
you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be
Game
good though?
experience at like game, the
Touchdown.
game, the
Oh,
feel of the playing in the actual, the experience of a game. You got more
Man.
years playing in college.
Does that always pan out?
you get Chris Winky.
Shit,
I
Chris
mean,
Lincoln.
it
Shit,
it
Sam
don't, but
Bradford.
it don't, but it's a dice that you roll. I mean, not all the time. Number one overall picks pan out either. You
Yo,
feel what I'm
Ryan
saying? So
Jamarcus Russell was in the LSU like 3 years. He trash.
Blame
I
the
mean,
you see what I'm
look
Fuck.
at
saying?
suckers.
look at what we were talking about though.
But
Brandon Whedon hasn't done nothing.
the talk has been that when this is what I'm hearing from like the higher ups and stuff, and like the scouting teams and all that, they all been saying like how unprepared these young quarterbacks are when they come into the league.
But I mean, if they're finishing, if they, 'cause I think with college you got to go what 2? You got to go 2 years in college to go be to the club for the draft, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be a junior or a senior to go
Yeah,
to
cause
go to
You
the
just
draft.
can't be a freshman.
Can't be a
yeah,
freshman or
cause
sophomore.
yeah,
You can't be a so you can't be a so yeah, you can't be a
Freshman or
freshman or
sophomore.
sophomore.
yeah, cause Maurice Claret tried that, and it didn't work out in his favor. Yeah, but no,
I think they may have changed that because I
remember he tried to go pro, and he had to. He remember he set out a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he played for the Broncos, but he ain't doing nothing to the Broncos. He got like overweight stuff.
He played for
Oh,
Ohio State, it don't matter.
huh?
He played for Ohio State, it don't matter.
Uh,
Also, how many quarterbacks have we seen that only played maybe 1 year or one and a half and go into the draft and they don't be prepared. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen
shit,
that happen
Michael
a lot.
Vick.
In college, they play like a year and a half and then they go to the draft.
Shit, Michael Vick played for what? two
Then Mitchell
years?
Mitchell Trubisky was one of them.
How many years Michael Vick played in college? Two.
Trubisky could have took 8 years still and be good.
Uh,
DJ.
Michael
Drake
Vick.
May Senior.
No, Michael Vick came out after 2 years, I believe.
Yeah. I think Vic only played 2.
Yeah, Vic. Yeah, now Vic was ready.
Vic was just different though.
Yeah, Vic was different. Vic was
You know what I'm
different though. You
saying?
can't put him in there.
You couldn't
But
even
like,
catch him.
but you asked a question. I was asking
Oh
the
yeah, I
question.
mean I know, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't put I wouldn't put Vic in that.
Yeah, Vic was that guy.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a
Uh,
lot. It's a lot of quarterbacks. I think it's a lot. It's a lot of quarterbacks that came out that only played like a year in college when they got that opportunity and they blew up in college and they
Then
go
they
to the
came
league and
right
they don't
out.
be nothing.
like I'm trying to think quarterbacks who did something in college and they do nothing in the
Vince
NFL.
Young.
Vince Young. Well,
Ooh,
Vince, no.
yeah.
Well, you know what? I can't put that on Vince Young because the coach ain't want him.
What? And Jamarcus Russell a baller in college?
Yeah, he was balling in
LSU.
college.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. See,
He was balling.
yeah,
Yeah, he was balling.
yeah. Came in the
Shit.
league with all that syrup,
Mac
then it was
Jones.
over.
Yeah, shit. Jamarcus Russell had an arm like a motherfucker in college.
Tipping that bottle, it was over for him. Yeah, that's
Like a quarterback I liked that really didn't get a chance to do nothing, that didn't really get drafted was T. Martin.
T-Mo.
who?
Oh yeah, he went to Tennessee,
He went to
right?
Tennessee. They won a national
Yeah,
championship in '98.
yeah.
Who the fuck is who is that?
T.
T. Martin.
Martin.
T.
They
Martin.
had
Yeah,
hell
he
yeah,
like
T.
a
Martin.
I don't know who that
he
He was
is.
like
number
a
he,
coach
he was
now.
number he was number 17
He
for
was one of the
Tennessee.
Brady Six, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
T. Martin.
T. Martin. He was like number 17. That year they won the championship. They had Peerless Price on the team. They had
Oh, I
Travis
remember Peerless
Henry.
Price. Damn, yo,
I
I'm
think they
old,
had they
man.
had Jamal they had Jamal Lewis too on their team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had Jamal Lewis on that team and they won the championship. They beat
Man,
I forgot who they beat.
I'm old man. That's crazy.
Cause the Volunteers they lost to the Nebraska the year before because Peyton Manning played for Tennessee. They lost to Nebraska in the championship, and then Tennessee went back to sit the next year and won the championship.
And you
Yeah.
know he coach right now, right?
T.
Tim
Martin.
Moriarty, yeah,
He coached for the Ravens. He quarterbacks coach.
Yeah.
yeah. Like you had a lot of good quarterbacks in college that was good. You had especially
And he
you
was
had
and you say how good he was. You know he was a fifth round pick.
yeah, he was cold, bro. That dude was cold in college.
Yeah.
Like he was. Like Troy Smith was cold in college.
Yeah, he was.
Troy Smith.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You had I liked it. I know I'm gonna take y'all back on the old. Y'all remember Kevin Bishop,
Nah,
the play for Kansas State
nah. What year was this?
back in 2000. He was on the Patriots roster. Kevin Bishop on the Patriots roster in 2000.
Nah.
Kevin Bishop.
He a black quarterback now. He was cold, bro. He was cold. Yeah, he got drafted in 2000. No, he got drafted in '99, I believe. '99. I know he was on the roster with the Patriots in 2000.
Yeah.
He was nice. Who else was nice? I'm trying to think of all the quarterbacks that was cold in college. That was real good.
Michael Bishop. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Bishop. I'm sorry, yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Bishop. I got the name wrong. Michael Bishop. Yeah,
Shit, Peyton
yeah.
Manning was cold.
Peyton Manning
Oh,
was
we
cold
know
too.
that. We know that.
Yeah, Peyton Manning was the truth in college. Y'all remember Eric Crouch
Yeah.
Yeah,
from Nebraska?
Yup.
we
Like
don't
I
he
like
was
remember
him.
Tommy
cold.
Frazier though. We speak about
Yeah,
Nebraska. Like Tommy Frazier back then, back in the day.
yeah.
He was nice, bro. I think
Man,
he got hurt or something, right?
yeah. He got hurt. I know. Crouch. He wanted to be. They when they drafted him, they wanted him to be a receiver. And he didn't even. So he did. He just retired.
Damn, imagine if that happened now.
Right.
Yeah. You had
They don't even, like back then that was like the go to for them. Like a black quarterbacks automatically gonna become running
I think
backs
the
or whatever.
Cordell Stewart.
And then
Cordell Stewart. Yeah.
nowadays in the league, they don't even want to hear that. They don't want to hear
Yeah.
nothing about
Mm-mm.
me being a running back. I'm gonna be quarterback. That's what I came to do.
Unless you play for the Patriots and they put Malik Cunningham at wide receiver.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah. You had Cordell Stewart. You had. I'm trying to see who else. Damn, it's a lot of quarterbacks that was good in college, man. They ain't get a chance to do nothing in the NFL.
Yeah.
Um,
Crazy.
like you got to think about it. At one point in time, they had Florida had Cam Newton and Tim Tebow on the same damn team.
Yep. Came had to go to Auburn after
yeah,
that.
they did.
Yep.
I used to
Florida
think
had
Tim Tebow played for Florida like 30 years. It
man,
was like every year he was
man,
there.
man. Florida had a squad, bro. They had man. You got to think about they had Percy Harvin, and they
Yep.
had Aaron Hernandez on
Aaron
the same
Hernandez.
team.
They had spikes on deep defense.
Oh, they were loaded, man. They was loaded.
They
Like
had some ballers. But,
like that like Bama had like I think that 2000 What year was they? What year they played Texas? Was it 2009 or 2012? The year. That's the year Colt McCoy took Texas to the championship, but Bama knocked them out like in the
Colt.
first quarter.
I think it was 2008. 2008.
2008.
McCoy.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. You look at Bama squad, man. They had Mark Ingram in the back, and
Yeah, it was
they had
2008 because that
Richardson
was
in
the
the
year
back
that
too.
Crabtree catch in
Yeah. Trent
Texas.
Richardson. Yeah.
Then they had they defense. I think they had man. Their defense was just loaded, man.
That kid the best cuts.
What you say, Ryan? What Ryan say?
That kid could. Trent Richardson was crazy in
There you
Alabama. Couldn't do jack in the NFL, but he
Can't do nothing in the NFL. Nothing.
Right. He had like that one game where like was he play for the Browns, right? He played with the
Yeah.
Browns. He had like that one game. That was it.
Richardson was a beast in Bama, man. Like really, Mark Ingram really didn't do nothing much in the NFL though.
Right.
Like not how he was at Bama. Like he couldn't be stopped at Bama. Like he just really didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
I
he
think
came
more-
to league. He was like a good complimentary back, like the pair with somebody, like how he was in New Orleans and when he was with the Ravens. He was like a good like.
I think with him being in draft in New Orleans, I didn't think he fit that scheme with what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's more of a he's more of like a Pittsburgh type of player. You know what I'm saying? Running back.
Right. Yeah, because they like to run the ball. He should have been out there, somewhere like that.
Or like a Giants type of running back. You know, he just didn't fit their scheme.
Yeah.
If you get to thinking about running backs that didn't do nothing in the NFL, shit, there's a lot of them.
Definitely.
You know who I thought was gonna do something in the NFL? He wasn't a running back, but he was like one of the best players like in college football.
Who?
Peter Ward.
Oh yeah, he played for Florida State.
Man, Peter Ward was a dog, man.
Yes.
Man, he could have won the Heisman that year, but he got in trouble with that thing with that store stuff. But dog, Peter Ward was like, man.
Yeah, he was a baller.
Man, Peter Ward cold, man.
That was a ball. That was a ball.
I don't know who that is. Ryan probably.
You don't know Peter Ward?
Nah.
You got a young boy.
Ryan probably know who that is.
Man,
what is it? What?
Peter
Ward.
Say what now?
Florida State. Peter Ward.
Peter Ward.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
He played for Florida State. He was number 2.
State.
Remember,
I can't.
Remember he played for the Bengals. Remember he was a punt returner, kick returner, and receiver for Florida State.
Yes, I remember that.
He was a bad boy in college.
Because that year that he was doing all that stuff. That's the same year they played Virginia Tech in the national championship with Michael Vick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Peter Ward he was that dude though. Like he really was, but he didn't do nothing.
That's
like.
Hey, that jersey cold, Ryan.
Huh?
That jersey cold, man. That thing fire. That's
I
a hoodie.
No, this is just a jersey. I'm wearing a hoodie under it.
That's fire.
Oh, so we got East Coast jersey on
today. East Coast jersey. I ain't doing it on the hat.
Dang, I wish I would have had my jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, it takes a little time to get those, and you haven't even told me what you want yet.
I told you I want a Crosby. I told you I want a Crosby.
You want a Mac Jones?
Oh yeah, he definitely wants a Mac Jones. He definitely wants
either one of Mac Jones or Jonathan Jones.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan,
what's up?
Dang. You know what? Just give me the Capitals joint, man. Throwback.
You want a cat? You want a Ovechkin?
Yeah, throwback joint.
The black one?
The black one, yes, sir.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Ryan,
31 though.
Right, you should have got him an alternate home Patriots Mac Jones jersey, man.
I know, right?
I will burn that joint on camera.
Get him a Jonathan Jones.
I'll record myself burning it. I'll be off my what's my man name from FS1? The white dude.
Nick, right?
Yeah, Skip. You know how Skip be doing after the game?
Yeah.
When he throwing his jersey in the trash and stuff.
Yo, you see the one that he posted after that Cowboys game?
Yeah, man. He
He threw
too old to be
everything in
doing
there.
that. I
They
thought he
threw
about to
about
pass. I
five
thought he about to
jerseys.
pass out.
He was salty. He was salty. Then he was
Yeah,
even more
man.
salty when they rehired McCarthy. Bruh, I was
Hey,
like, man.
hey,
That's crazy.
I got to think about it, dog. Just now, when I was talking about just throwback play, I was thinking about all the cornerbacks we had for the Patriots that was just trash, dog.
It was hard.
No, we had Alfonso Denner was trash. Cal
Oh,
Harrington was
nah.
hey.
trash.
Cal Harrison was not trash, bro.
No, Arrington was
Man,
not trash.
Harrison was not
man,
trash.
man, he
He
No.
stayed
wasn't. He
getting
wasn't. He
burned,
Harrison
wasn't.
bro.
was all right for
He
a
wasn't
slot.
the best, but he wasn't
He was a
trash.
slot corner. He was all right.
No, we had got Sean
Hold on,
Springs.
Kev. Hold on, Kev. Pause. I thought you said Cal Harrison was trash, Kev.
No, I
I know I
said he was all
did.
right. I said he was a slot. He was a slot
I thought
corner.
you said that in the group that he was trash.
I didn't say it was trash. I said the Sonny
Oh,
Samuel
all
was
right. Oh, it might
trash.
be. It might
Oh,
be.
Santa Samuel was trash.
Asante Samuel was
Trash.
not trash.
He dropped the pick.
For that
Trash.
So,
pick
He
in
made
the
them
Super
trash
Bowl,
though.
yes.
so hold on. So how y'all say Cal Harrington went trash, but he stayed getting torched?
Okay.
He was good in the
Jonathan
slot. I
Jones
ain't
stay
saying he
getting
was good as
torched.
a
What you
winner or
saying?
two. He was
Who
good in the
who
slot.
got torched?
Jonathan Jones.
Of course, he not good.
He out
Of
number
course.
one corner though.
He had been
He not
improving in
good.
the
He
slot.
out number one corner. He getting torched.
No, we had Sean Springs getting torched. No, y'all remember when
Sean
we got
Springs was
him?
not
No.
getting torched, man.
When we had
Man, he
Sean
was.
Springs, he was like 50.
Hey
He
man,
was like
hey,
50.
we had Lee Biden. He
Oh,
stayed
he
getting
was
torched.
trash.
We said who was?
Lee
Lee Biden
Biden.
was trash.
What's my man name? Willie Gay. He was solid.
Willie Gay. Yeah, that was back in the day, though. That was the back in the day packs. They was all right. You got the modern packs. Them boys
We
was trash.
had then we have James Sanders.
Who?
James saying. Wasn't he like
James,
a
I
safe
think it was
safety?
safety. Yeah, safety.
Like a safety. He was
You
trash.
We
said
had we
James
had
Sanders.
yeah James Sanders.
Oh, no.
Brandon Merriweather used to hit, though.
Yeah, Brandon
Yeah.
Merriweather was
Yeah,
solid.
Merriweather could hit.
I used to like
Solid.
We
him, bro. But he was always helmet to helmet, though.
and we had Sterling Moore.
Oh,
We had
he ain't had no profile picture.
Sterling Moore.
It was the game that he played. It was like a Sunday night game, yeah. And they were going through the Patriots lineup.
No, they did
I
not,
remember
bro.
that joint. They got to him. It was just like a black like shadow. I was like,
No, it
bro.
wasn't, bro.
Then we had the killer Sergio Brown.
Oh man, he was trash too.
Yeah, man, we had some trash ass cornerbacks, bro.
But
Yeah, he
I thought Bill developed corners though, man.
Man, shit, he ain't developed them bad boys.
didn't develop them.
Hey, we
He
just
did.
named, hey,
Them
we
niggas
just
was
named,
trash.
hey, we just named 10 off the rip that were just trash.
They was just
Oh, it's
trash.
way more.
No, it's not. You named 9. Yeah, and you would never give Kyle Aronson that title, bro. He was not trash.
Man, I do trash, bro. We
No, he
straight
was
High,
getting,
not
put him in there
we
trash,
too.
bro.
straight getting burnt, bro. And then what was the other dude we had? Edible
Who?
All right, who you from the modern packs? Who do you think was cold?
from the modern pest, from the modern pest.
Yeah,
That
modern
for
packs.
like on the defensive side,
Do they gotta
quarterback
be
or what?
drafted
Like
by
2000,
Bill or they play for us?
2010 to now.
Do they gotta be
2010.
drafted?
Bill, I mean,
Or free
who?
agent?
Who was the
Any corner, any corner.
Revis, one.
Revis,
Revis, yeah.
That's
Browner.
not trade, not non-traded.
Not
Brandon Browner,
traded.
Drafted?
Yeah, drafted.
Brandon
Damn.
Browner was traded.
Oh,
We ain't
no,
draft
but
Brandon
nobody.
Browner.
we didn't draft Browner. He was from the Legion of Boom.
But he said not drafted or traded.
I said not traded.
Yeah,
He was
wasn't
just a free
traded.
agent. He was a
Yeah,
free
He was a
agent.
free agent.
Yeah, we signed him. I say
Revis was a
Brandon
free agent.
Browner.
And Browner was a free
Who
agent too.
else?
Hey,
Who
that dude
else?
was mean though. That dude was mean.
Browner used to put. Woo, I remember that one hit in the was it the Chargers game? Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey man, and if they didn't put Brandon Browner on dude that was killing Kyle Arrington, dog, we would have lost the game, bro. Y'all forgot
That's
Kyle
what I'm
Arrington
saying.
got.
Kyle Harrington was better as a slot. Man,
Oh
Hey,
yeah, you
Kyle
talking about
Arrington,
you
Super
talking about
Bowl.
the Seahawks joint?
yeah.
Man, he was
Yeah,
getting burned the whole game.
I would never forget his name. Mitchell. He was cooking us, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he was cooking the shit out of Kyle Arrington.
All right, Stephen, bro, you killing that man.
hey,
Hey, I
nah.
want all that energy for Jonathan Jones, please.
He ain't that good either.
And Gilly was cold for us too.
And Gilly was really good for us.
Yeah, he was defensive player of the year for us.
Mm-hmm.
Until he got
So,
hurt, man. Then it was
yeah,
downhill after that.
But at that point, as hurt as we were that he went to Indy, it was
yeah,
like the best thing that could have happened. He
right.
did good in Indy. Or he did decent in Indy. He's done better in Dallas, but he's still not Gilly
He
that
was
was with
getting cooked in
us.
Dallas, man.
Yeah, damn it. I think he was
He
all
need
right in
help over the
Dallas.
top. He need help over the top.
Yeah, he should have help over the top. He was all right in Dallas. He wasn't bad. You look at when they played Philly, he put the clamps on Brown. And he made him fumble.
Hold
Turnover.
up, but y'all only named one corner since 2010.
I have Revis Browner, Gilly,
Gilly, yeah.
and that's it. Ain't nobody else. Like we can't say Gonzalez, like, cause he ain't really played enough yet. So
We already know how Stetson feels about Logan Ryan.
he trash.
He had a couple of good seasons, but he was never stellar or a standout.
He another Jonathan Jones. He be in the right
We
place
had
at the right time.
Eric Rowe. He was trash.
Eric Rowe,
Eric Rowe was getting cooked, man.
Eric Rowe had a couple of good games, and then he got torched the rest of them.
Yeah, we had. Oh my gosh, damn. Yeah, that's it. We ain't have nobody.
Stetson must be asleep now.
Uh,
Taking a nap. What he 3 hours behind? So it's like 1. It's almost 2:00. You gotta take that nap. There you go.
hey, but let me say this.
You muted, bro.
You muted.
Let me just say this from earlier because my stuff wasn't working. I felt I could hear myself in somebody's mic or ears, and I could hear that I was delayed really, really bad. So you just really
Brown, did you see
yeah,
that?
just really quick. I know that we had a discussion on what we think that the Cowboys need to do, what do we think that the Eagles need to do. We spent a lot more time talking about the Cowboys than we did the Eagles. You know, y'all asked, what do we think that the Eagles and Cowboys need to do? I'm going to be real with you. Eagles, if they weren't going to get rid of Sirianni, he's got to get rid of A.J. Brown. Dude's becoming a cancer.
Are you serious?
Fantastic player.
I'll take him. I'll take him in a heartbeat.
I take
No,
I think
fantastic player.
Hold thing up. What am I doing?
Hey, and I know Kev don't like him, but I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Hey, fantastic player. Wonderful receiver. Is championship caliber receiver, but he has become a cancer to that team. When he goes off and says, I should be getting the ball more, no. What makes you any more special than any of the other receivers outside of the fact that your skill level is a little bit higher? You're getting doubled and tripled every night.
But he want to win though, Ryan. Though he want to
He
win.
does. He does want to win, but at the expense of losing the trust of everybody else on your team.
I mean, shit.
Like putting your team in a shambles.
He do be open a lot though.
He does. He's open a lot, but when he's not, and they try to force the pass because he wants it, and he cries on the sideline, and then everybody turns on Sirianni because he opens his mouth. That's a cancer.
Well, they ain't. I don't think they turned on him for that. I think it's
there's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
But there's a portion of it.
Yeah, a lot to do with the play calling. Like, but I will agree with you. And y'all know how I felt like last year when they was playing the Giants in the playoffs, and I was like, "Yo, bro, they didn't even need you that week." Like, they beat the Giants coming into the building. The Giants ain't had no hot water at the hotel. They already lost. They was done. Like, you was snapping on the sideline, y'all up by like 20. Like, bro, come on, man.
And guess what? The Giants came back and did them a solid this year and beat their ass and make them the fifth seed.
Karma strikes. Bro.
Hey, I'm about the Giants they didn't take the gas off either against the Philly Eagles. They just kept scoring.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's my take on Philly. It could be a completely horrible take. It could be the wrong take. But my thing is, you trade away Brown. You can get so much more for Brown than what they've already got right now. He's worth enough. He's worth enough getting rid of him now that they can make up and recoup. But I think his attitude in the locker room is killer.
As much as I don't like his attitude wise, I wouldn't trade him. Like I think they kind of need him over there. They need a whole lot. But they kind of need him over there. But
I guess they need a secondary.
They need a
they
secondary.
do need a secondary. 100%.
They need a secondary.
They need linebackers.
You know what I'm
They need
saying?
a whole new defense.
They need a
They need a
secondary.
whole new
But
defense.
see, had people been paying attention, Kansas City exposed Philly defense last year in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They exposed them last year. But Philly like, oh, we got so close, we gonna run it back. No, y'all defense ain't the same. And that player they let walk to go to Detroit, he making a big difference too.
Gardner Johnson.
Mhm.
Yes.
He called a pick today. Gardner
Yeah.
Oh,
Johnson.
hey, here it is. You know what they need on defense? You know what they need on defense?
Was that?
Not Matt Patricia.
Facts.
But
Facts.
even
Yeah.
but
And when they
even
said that he was going to be calling plays on defense, my homeboys was hitting me up. They
Bro,
was like, "Oh, we got a good one." I said, "No,
bro,
y'all don't.
No,
Y'all
you
bro.
don't."
don't.
Yo, when they
but
announced that, bro, this whole city was like, "Oh, we gonna be straight." I'm sitting back like, y'all know Matty P like how I know Matty P, bro. Like if Matty P ain't bringing Belichick with him, bro, like, nah, bro, this ain't gonna
but
work. This
but
ain't gonna
that
work.
but that Philly defense was already going downhill before Manny took over anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I'm about to ask you. I was like, what was the downfall? Like, how did
Man,
that downfall start? Their
they
defense.
they defense started down for the last year in the Super Bowl. The thing was about Philly was they defense it was been suspect the whole year, but they kept winning games.
Yep,
That's when they went 10-1. Shit, we could have beat Philly.
right.
We should have beat
Could
Philly.
have been.
Yeah, we could have beat Philly.
And that was before all the issues got like exposed. They
You know
just
what
didn't
I'm
have
saying?
secondary then. They was
Yeah,
trash. But
we
like,
could have beat Philly. That tell you a lot. We got Matt Jones at quarterback. We could have beat Philly.
yeah,
But I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with the defense or who they gonna add or whatever like that. But
they need a
if
lot,
they
man.
if they if they want to get to a Super Bowl or back to the Super Bowl, they got to do something with that defense.
Well,
That defense ain't gonna get them nowhere.
they're missing defensive pieces that I don't think that they have the fundage
They
to
don't.
buy because of Hurts, because of Brown, because of the big time contracts that they have right now.
Yeah,
Didn't Devontae stuff get paid already? Or I think
nah,
he got
Not
a
yet,
contract.
coming
not
up.
yet.
He coming
He's
He's
up.
coming
fixing
up.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
they're gonna
got,
have to make a
I think
decision
they got
whether to
like
pay him or let him
24
go.
in cap,
Shit,
either
you
24,
better
42
get
million in cap space. Somebody going to get
Devon-
restructured. Somebody going to go. It's something going to happen, but they need a defense. And
They're
the
not,
beginning of
they're
the
not
year,
gonna
it
win.
was like the beginning of the year, it was just like the secondary. And I'm telling people who fans, I'm like, yo, like y'all really let Mac Jones torch y'all like that. Oh, it was Tom Brady Day. That's why they did it. Nah,
It
bro,
doesn't
y'all ain't got
matter.
the secondary.
No.
And then as
No.
the season went on, like then the
It,
defensive
it,
line just started to crumble too, because it was like now you can run all over them now. Before you really
it,
wasn't running on them. All these teams,
nope.
and they run around here 10-1. They like I'm sitting here like, yo, y'all 10-1, but y'all got a whole lot of issues. Like I told them Philly dudes that I was talking to, the little commentator dudes, shout out to them. But I was like, yo, like y'all really a 6-5 team in a 10-1 body. And they looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, y'all got so many issues, but we 10-1. Nah, and you know what the defensive coordinator told them dudes when they was preparing for the 49ers? Oh, we got to stop McCaffrey. And I'm like, they got
No, you
Debo over
don't.
there. They got Kittle over there. They got Ayuk over there. You might want to get to that quarterback first. As much as we talk, people talk about Brock Purdy, he ain't this, that, and the other, but he is like the key to that engine. But you got to get to him. Like I wouldn't put all my eggs in the basket and say let's just stop McCaffrey. Like, bro,
You know who Philly defense remind me of, man?
oh,
Our 2011 defense. You know what I'm
couldn't stop a
saying?
nosebleed. That's crazy.
Hey, and I'm serious. They minus up like we had Brady. We won 13 games that season. But
Yeah,
our defense was horrible, dude, that year.
They were all shootouts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It
We
was
had
horrible.
and when that way Edelman was playing corner.
2011, I
Yes.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had to
because
play
every corner
corner.
we had ended up getting like hurt. Like we kept going through corners like it was not. That's the year Sterling Moore was there.
Yeah.
We had Edelman as a corner, bro. Like
That's
and-
the same. That's the same year that we boy knocked the ball out of Evans' hands
yeah,
in the end zone, and dude
yep,
missed the field goal.
yep. against the Ravens.
But our defense was horrible that year, bro. And
Yeah.
but like Tom Brady just kept masking stuff, man. But it caught up with us in the Super Bowl because
Yeah.
we couldn't stop him. Philly
Yeah.
had the same thing this year.
What
Philly,
was that running back? What was that running back's name in that Super Bowl that just cut us
Brandon
up?
Jacobs,
Brandon Jacobs.
and Ahmad
Oh
Bradshaw.
yeah. Ahmad Bradshaw's the one. Ahmad Bradshaw's the one that ran and was supposed to stop and sit
he
down on the
went in
one
there.
yard line and sat down in the end zone like an idiot.
And they still could
Yep.
have won that game at the end
Yeah,
too.
Well, that's the thing. They gave Brady time because he sat down in the end zone instead of the 1 yard line, but just couldn't make it happen.
Yep.
Hey, y'all want to hear a crazy stat? Well, my daughter over here going crazy. So it said the Patriots haven't signed a player they drafted in the first 3 rounds to a second contract since Deron Harmon, which was round 3, 2013.
Really?
They about to re-sign Mac Jones.
No, they
not.
ain't.
No,
No, they not.
But that's a crazy stat, man. And the same that goes like hand in hand with the stat that I said, well, that Stephen A. said on First Take was since 2012, we don't have from the draft that we drafted. We don't have we have 2 All Pros that since 2012 that we drafted, which is Jake Bailey, which is a punter, and Gunnar Olszewski, which is a kick return.
Gunnar Olszewski's not that good.
Where's
But
now?
they both was All Pros. Them the only 2 All Pros we got that we drafted from 2012. Since 2012.
And it's crazy that Gunnar Olszewski was an All-Pro special teamer. It wasn't for the wide receiver position. It was a special teams position.
Exactly. And where's Gunnar at now? Where's Gunnar play right now?
Gunner's, yeah, he's at Philly.
Philly.
Oh, he at Philly or Steelers?
Steelers.
Is he with the Steelers?
Yeah, Steelers.
I thought it was with Philly.
I know. We could do nothing with Braxton Berrios. We could do nothing with none of those guys.
Well, they were always trying to create the next. They were always trying to create the next Edelman, and it's not going to happen.
Man, I just was on this site, man. I'm just scrolling through, man. I saw a link, and it was talking about the failed draft picks that we had at wide receiver. Man, so many guys on that list I had never even heard of.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Bethel Johnson.
Yeah, he was one of them joints on the list. I'm like, what? Who the hell is that?
Taylor Price.
Kimbrel Tompkins.
PK Sam. I'm like, who the hell is PK Sam?
Kimbrel Tompkins.
Josh Boyce.
Kimbrel Tompkins wasn't even a draft pick. He was undrafted, actually.
Kimbrel Tompkins wasn't drafted?
No, he was undrafted. I just saw that. I'm like, really?
Who was that? Who was that cat from Marshall?
Kimbrel was undrafted.
Aaron Dobson. Aaron Dobson.
Yeah, Aaron Dobson. Dude, that guy's Marshall highlight reel was ungodly. His highlight reel was amazing.
Though, for that
he was trash, man.
No, Dobson was awful.
He was all right at Marshall. I thought we was gonna be all right.
He
was wonderful. He was great at Marshall.
Yeah,
he was great at Marshall. Then he was absolute garbage in the
garbage for us.
Oh, I'm thinking about Malcolm Mitchell, the one that got hurt.
He went to Georgia. He went to Georgia.
I mean, you got to excuse him though. He
got hurt.
Ain't had no knees, but he was balling for us though.
Yeah, he was balling. Kimbrel Tompkins, what happened to him? He was cooking too.
He in prison right
Remember
now.
that game against the Saints?
The Saints, man. I'll never forget that.
He caught that joint.
He locked up right now, man.
Yeah. He in the same cell with Brandon Browner. That's crazy. Oh man.
Yeah. I thought Josh Boyce was gonna do something. He didn't do nothing, man.
Yeah.
You said Josh who?
Josh Boyce.
He went to TCU. I got football signed by him.
You said Josh Boy?
Yeah.
Josh Boyce. He went
Boyce.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He was on the team. We won a Super Bowl against Seattle. I don't think he played though.
No,
I remember seeing him in training camp. That's how I got signed. I got signed football.
You got
Chandler Jones.
He had who else we had that didn't work out? That was a receiver.
You say you got a signed football from Chandler Jones?
It's like Chandler Jones and Josh Boyce in the same ball.
All right, man. You got a guy who doesn't even play in the league anymore, and then another guy who has gone completely off his rocker.
Oh, he's
who you talking about?
Chandler Jones, man.
Chad Jackson.
But you know what's crazy?
Who you talking about? DJ?
Chad Jackson.
Yeah, Chad
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, that was like the early days of us. You had
Chad
what's
Jackson.
his name?
Brand,
Brandon Tate.
Brandon Tate. Yep. His
Brandon
son is
Tate. Yeah.
Brandon.
Hey. Yo, he was a good special teamer though.
My name was treasure receiver, man.
You gonna
Nigga,
put Slater in the same boat because he was a wide receiver.
man, but
True.
Slater knew
Hey,
his role, man.
Jeremy Ebert.
Yeah, I
Who?
remember
Nothing.
him.
I don't even know if that guy played a single game.
Jeremy Ebert.
Where he come from?
I don't know, but he was 2012 draft.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing.
Jeremy Gallen,
Oh, I
2020
remember
draft.
Jeremy
I
Gallen.
remember him.
He came
Devin
Yeah,
from
Lucien.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
remember
remember him too.
Lucien. I remember
yeah.
Lucien.
Oh, Braxton Berrios, 2018.
Yeah, Braxton Berrios, he ain't do nothing on him.
2019 was the best year, man. That was Kev Guy.
Nikhil
Yeah,
Harry, bruh.
Nikhil
Yeah,
Came
Harry.
in
Look
here.
Harry.
He came
here.
in
Hey,
here,
did y'all
one
know
man
Kobe?
wrecking show, man. Look
Did y'all
at
know Kobe was undrafted?
yeah.
Kobe who?
Yeah, Jacob Myers. Yeah.
Kobe
I ain't
Myers.
Yeah,
know
he
he was
was. Yeah. Yeah, you remember that? You remember when we had remember we had Scott Chandler for New England? He's sorry. Do you remember he was supposed to get what was his
The
name?
tight end,
Is
wasn't
Chandler,
was
the
it
tight end, right? From
Scott
Buffalo.
he? Yeah.
Scott Chandler. Remember he supposed to have remember Zach Suffield was supposed to be the next Gronk. He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Then we had what's the dude name to play for the Giants? His name was like Ballard. Was it
Jake Ballard or something like that.
Jake
What his
Ballard?
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember he had tore his ACL in the Super
Yep.
Bowl and we signed him. He didn't do nothing. Like the only decent tight end we had was remember
Ben
Tim
Watson.
White.
Yeah, Ben
Yeah.
Watson. He was homegrown though. Ben Watson.
Ben Watson. Yeah, I remember Ben Watson.
Yeah,
Ben
Ben
Watson.
Watson. Y'all remember Tim White?
Tim White.
He's on the
Tim-
14 squad. He's number 81.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, Tim White
Yeah,
balled
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. He
I
came
think he played,
from the Bucks.
yeah.
We got him from the Bucks.
He played for us 1 year and then Bill just I don't know about Bill didn't sign him. He had like
We had
6
my boy
touchdowns
on
that
the
year.
squad too, man.
Hey, Stetson,
Martellus
you got a
Bennett.
good memory, bro.
Hey man, I'm a real fan, bro. I'm a
We
real
had my
fan,
boy
bro.
Marty. Marty was on the squad. Martellus
Hey,
Bennett.
Yeah,
My
2016.
boy, man.
Marty was good.
Yeah,
Marty's got a touchdown. Marty's got a ring with us.
yeah.
Yeah, he do. With the Falcon against the Falcons.
Marty.
Falcons.
We had
Because that was the year Gronk went down,
yep.
and he had to come in.
Yep. Marty was the party starter. That was my man's, yo. Man, look.
But
Hey,
we had some
Marty.
good ass time. We had some good ass receivers. We had some decent pieces, man. I still remember when we had Patton, Givens.
David Givens, yeah.
You
We had
know, it's crazy to me how many of like some of our best players that we got came from like within the division. Like we got a lot of people from Buffalo that made like Gilly came from Buffalo. Who else? Chris Hogan came from
Oh,
Buffalo.
he had 7-Eleven.
Yo, Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan was
Chris
nice.
Hogan.
Shoot,
Hollywood Hogan.
Chandler came from, but Chandler didn't do much of anything. He came from
Yeah,
Buffalo.
Yeah.
But hey, man, when we got Chris Hogan, I mean Hogan was a big part of those playoff runs. Him and
Hogan.
And Mendola.
him and Dola, man.
Shit, Dola came from
Shoot.
St. Louis, huh? Yeah, he
Yep.
came from St. Louis.
Yep. It's
Dola-
still crazy. It's still crazy to me that Dallas just refused to use him. They drafted him, put him on their practice squad, and then just refused to use him, and then released him.
Yep.
It's crazy,
Hey, I was watching the game.
huh?
Yeah,
Dola?
Amendola.
You talking about Dola?
Yeah, Amendola
Oh,
was
he got
drafted by
drafted by
Dallas,
Dallas?
put on their practice squad right off the rip.
He
He
was
was
in Philly, wasn't he?
No, Amendola was with
Philly, right?
No, he was with St. Louis.
Before he came to us, he was at St. Louis.
yeah,
he was
he
at
was at
St.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
But Ryan
Like-
said he was drafted by the Cowboys. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got drafted by the Cowboys. Then he
I
went
only
to
know
Philly.
that.
Then he went to the Rams and he came to us.
I only know that because I watched. I'm a huge Texas Tech fan, of course, and that's where Danny Amendola came from. So I watched his whole career at Texas Tech, and then because the Dallas Cowboys got put on the Hard Knocks that year, I watched their stuff, and I was just blown away that they kept putting him on the practice squad. I was like, this is insane.
Yep.
Then he comes to New England, and the rest is history.
Playoff
Yep.
Dola.
Playoff
Yeah,
Dola.
Playoff Dola ball. Hey Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Crabtree go to Texas Tech? Michael
Yes.
Crabtree?
Yep.
Okay, I
So
know I wasn't tripping.
yeah, no, so that's what we were talking about earlier. '08 was the year that Texas went and played Alabama because Texas Tech beat number one. They were number seven. They beat
Yep.
number one Texas in Lubbock on the Crabtree catch,
And
and
then
they went undefeated.
Lost to
Lost to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, lost to
Yep, I remember.
Oklahoma, and then Texas made the national championship because they beat Oklahoma, and then
Wait,
Texas Tech and Oklahoma got destroyed in their bowl games.
Mm.
no. You remember? No. That year, '08, they put. Was that '08 or was that '09?
It was '08.
I know one year they put Oklahoma. That must have been no. That was
No, 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 no.
2005.
No, I think that was the year that they put Oklahoma up against Alabama, and what's his name? Landry Jones beat Alabama that year.
No, we never lost to Texas in the
No, no, no.
championship game.
That was Oklahoma in a just a bowl game. Texas went up against Bama that year, and Bama beat Texas.
I know, I
Never
know,
mind.
I know that '08 year. I know Texas Tech. It was Texas Tech, Texas, and Oklahoma. They had a three-way tie. All of them was 12-1.
Yes. Hmm.
I remember that. I remember that year.
And
Cause
Texas won the tiebreak.
I could have thought Oklahoma won the tiebreak. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, that's the only way that Texas made the national championship. They had the tiebreak, won the Big 12.
I
They were
know
all
one.
yeah,
I
they were
know.
all
Yeah.
co-holders of it.
Yep. I think that I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused that year. I'm getting confused that '04 year. Remember '04 when Oklahoma lost to Kansas State
Oh
in the
yeah.
Big 12, but then they put them in the championship against USC, and USC slaughtered their ass.
Oh yeah.
And then I think Auburn was also undefeated that year. They had Jason Campbell. They had who's that running back? They had Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams that year.
I like, well, I remember him. Yeah.
Hey Daryl, man, I be remembering all this stuff, man.
Man, early
Yeah, fam,
2000s
you got
college
good
football
memory.
was a different monster, man. Early 2000s college ball was great.
Yeah,
Facts.
like they had two. Like I said, I think yeah, Auburn had a two-headed monster back then. Back
Oh
then,
yeah.
it was in the backfield.
Back when the
Like,
Pac-12 was still the Pac. No, they were the Pac-10. Back when the Pac-12 was still the Pac-10, Big 10, Big 12, SEC, ACC, Mountain West. Who else? The CUSA, the Big
man,
East. They had the Big East.
I'm trying to remember. What's this? Okay, Hub, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. Y'all had a running back in the '90s. I think he was real cold. His last name was Hart.
Mike Hart.
Light
I think.
light skinned dude.
I think it was Mike. I think his name was Mike. Mike Hart. I think. If I'm
Was it
remembering it
was
right.
that him?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Mike Hart. I think he coach now. Yeah.
Nah, he was good. He was good.
Yeah.
Michigan has some players, man. Michigan has some players. I can't remember y'all. Who was y'all coach I had back in the day? The old white guy.
Uh, dang, right on my tongue. Hold up. Lloyd. I think that's his name. Lloyd. Coach Lloyd. First name. Uh, what the hell's his name?
I can't
Lloyd
remember the coach.
Carr.
The one who used to wear the glasses.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some backs back in the day too.
Hell yeah. Like I was looking at the 2002 Miami squad, the one that won the national championship. Man,
Yeah.
they were loaded, bro. I didn't realize how they had that much talent on the field, man. Like they had Andre Johnson, they had Andre Royal or something like that. Remember the receiver Andre? I think Royal played for the Giants.
Royal. You're not talking about Eddie Royal, were you?
The receiver that played on Miami Hurricanes, he came in. He was on the same squad with Andre Johnson and Willie McGahee and I think that's the game. Then Willie McGahee tears him up in that game against Ohio State.
Willie McGahee.
Willis McGay, the dude.
Willis, yeah.
He tore his knee up in that game, didn't
Yeah, he definitely got hurt one of them games.
Yep.
he? Yeah, he got hurt in the national championship against Ohio State. But Miami had a squad, man. They had a squad.
Yeah, they had a
Like,
squad.
They had
They
the
definitely
rock.
like
But that Ray Lewis played that time, right?
Ed Reed was on that team though. On that
Ed
2000,
Reed.
Ed Reed was on that defense.
One of them years there, like Kellen Winslow. They had some dudes like Greg. Olson was in Miami one point.
Like
Nice.
you go back to them old USC teams when they had Clay Matthews, Brian Christian, and Troy Polamalu on the same team.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they
That's
showed
crazy.
some Reggie Bush highlights, bro. I was like,
Man, Reggie Bush was a dog, man.
Reggie
He was
Bush was
crazy.
unreal
Man,
in
Reggie Bush was a
USC.
dog. Like
crazy.
Lindell White was good too, but he didn't do nothing with the Titans.
He gained weight with the Titans, right?
He got big as hell. He did with that. He did with what's his name? Eddie Lacy did, man.
Yeah.
What was the big cat for the the Carolina Panthers? What was his name?
Oh, Mike Tolbert.
Yes.
Right?
No, not Tolbert.
Oh,
Not
the other
Tolbert.
ball.
He got big. Oh,
Oh, you
Wide
talking
receiver?
about Benjamin?
no, running back.
He's a running
Running
back.
back or wide receiver? You talking about wide receiver Calvin Benjamin, but
Yeah,
Calvin
wide
Benjamin.
No. He did get big,
yeah.
but no, he was a running back. Maybe it was Tolbert.
I think
it
Tolbert
probably
was
was Mike
a little
Tolbert.
bit. Yeah.
Cause you had Angelo Williams and you had Mike. What's his name? Stewart. What's his name? You had Angelo Williams back there. Who was the dude? The Stewart dude.
Angelo Williams. I know you're talking about
Not Jonathan Stewart, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah, Jonathan
That was that
Stewart.
one
Yeah.
punch.
Yeah.
Line
Yeah.
score.
Like, you know who had a big
But I
ass
think you're
running
talking
back?
about. I think you're talking about Calvin Benjamin though, because he got big, like big.
He got real big, bro.
Yeah, he got
No,
real
this
big.
he did get real big, but no, this guy was a running back. I just remember him being like he used to be like thick, like stocky, and then he just got chunky. I mean, he got chunky.
Hey
All
man,
the money.
Was he worse than Eddie Lacy, man? Eddie
No,
Lacy got big.
nothing is
Eddie
worse than Eddie.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, feast
Call him
mode.
Eddie Cheeseburger.
I'm talking about Eddie Lacy got huge, bro. He got huge.
Eddie Lacy was feast mode. You know, Marshawn Lynch was beast mode. He was feast mode.
Man.
Hey, you know, I thought who was gonna really do something in the NFL and do shit. And we talking about running backs. Y'all remember Ron Dane
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he played for the Giants.
for Wisconsin? He
I
played
remember he came out of Wisconsin. Yeah.
Man, that dude was a beast, man. He was a beast.
And I
bro.
think he was from like Jersey or something like that. They
Oh,
made a
he's
big
East
deal
Coast.
about it around
East
here.
Coast running back, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
East Coast running back. Okay.
I think he was from like Jersey or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't do jack,
He didn't do
man.
nothing. He was trash.
Like I'm trying to think who else was a running back who didn't do nothing in the NFL. It's a lot of them, dog. I just thought, who was that? Who was that? What's the guy's name? Oh, I can't think of the dude's name. Oh, I can't think. I just had the dude's name. Oh, god damn it.
Definitely a lot of players that didn't just like pan out. Crazy.
Man, it's just crazy that some of these players, like you said, they was good as hell in college and didn't do nothing. And then, like,
It's like they just don't translate well. So it's like,
but how can you be like a Heisman Trophy winner or a Heisman Trophy runner-up and put up all these stats and then you get in the NFL, you can't transition over? Like, you know what I'm saying? You throw for 4,000 yards in college in the season, and you can't even throw 2,000 yards in the NFL.
right.
Like,
Well, they say it's a little faster you get in the NFL. So I don't know, man. It's
because like I tell you, like one of the recent running backs that was like really good, you know what I'm saying, that came from college that was a beast in the NFL. Adrian Peterson was a motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Man, he was a
Adrian
motherfucker in
Peterson.
college. Oh man.
I'll still never forgive the Vikings for not letting him get that record.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's like they just pulled the plug. He's like just yards away from the record. Nah, we're just
I
gonna
think
go
it was
ahead
like 6 yards or 9 yards, I believe. Yeah, like
and
nine.
they decided to run the clock out. That was garbage.
Man, I still want to know who his doctor is, man. For him to tear his knee up the way he did and then come
He
back,
Came back
came
hard.
back in 7 months.
and
He was
playing
like a
better than he did
walking
before he
muscle.
broke his before he hurt his leg.
Yeah, he tore his whole knee up.
Hey, y'all want to talk about big old busts? Y'all remember EJ Manuel, Bills
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Bills
he was
quarterback
trash too.
from Florida State?
Cardale
trash.
Jones too. Damn.
Earl Jones. What's his name? That dude, the big quarterback that was at Kentucky, Lorenzen.
Oh
Oh
man,
yeah,
yeah, but that boy, God rest his soul, he passed away. But I mean,
he
that
had an
dude turned
Yeah,
arm
around
though.
and that dude,
Ryan.
that even as a big boy, he had an arm.
Yeah,
When he went to
boy.
Yeah. Oh,
indoor
he can throw the
football,
ball. Yeah, he can
yeah, when
throw
he
the
went to
ball,
arena
but
football, holy
Yeah,
Hannah, yeah,
like Matt. Y'all remember Matt Jones from Arkansas?
I thought you guys say Mac Jones from
Yeah.
Alabama.
Oh no,
I
Matt Jones.
same
Matt
from
Jones.
Arkansas. The what's that other quarterback? The one we drafted. He
Ryan
passed away
Mallett.
too. Ryan Mallett.
Ryan
Ryan
Mallett.
Yeah,
Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had an arm
He
too.
he
Just
had a
never
cannon
like
too,
he did have a
put
cannon,
together.
but he was backing up Brady. What are you supposed to
Yeah,
do?
he had a
couldn't
rifle.
couldn't transition over, man.
Yeah,
Like
I only think he started a handful of games for other teams and still couldn't get it.
Right.
yeah, he played. I think he had played for the Ravens for a little bit too.
Yeah,
But he didn't last long. It's just like I was like, it's a lot of quarterbacks, man. Like I just watched like run players, dog. Like I was like, damn, bro. You know what guy like? It was a linebacker. Um, I don't know if he played in NFL or not. It was a remember that linebacker played for Ohio State. That his daddy was one of the. His daddy was a wrestler.
Lionitis.
I believe so.
Laurinaitis,
Yeah, yeah.
Laurinaitis.
Yeah,
Leonidas. He
Robert
was good. He was pretty good
Anderson.
on. He was pretty good on the field. He was pretty good on the field,
He
but
went to the Rams.
yeah, but I don't think he. I don't
Nah,
really think
he
he
ain't
did
pan out either.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like I know we're gonna joke with this. Yeah, I remember. Y'all remember Monte Teo? He was cold in college and didn't do nothing in the field.
You know, I feel bad for him though because I feel like his personal life is what really kind of transitioned into his downfall.
Bro had
Hey
a whole
man,
relationship.
can't be having no imaginary relationships, man.
That man said imaginary relationships.
My
Hey, that's what
man,
they got. Hey, you know that was a big top thing in the news with him. He had
yeah,
a imaginary girlfriend, man.
man was the original catfish.
hey, hey, hey. What about Jamarcus Russell
I,
Terrible.
I didn't think he was
from
gonna turn out
LA?
the way he did, man. Hey,
Yeah,
Jamarcus Russell had an arm, man. Like he really had an
Yeah,
arm. He balled out, but I don't
he was
know.
great at LSU.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Ryan, man. I don't know what happened to him, man. Like I don't know. Like
But
that's crazy, though. Like
I think sometimes like where you get drafted at and it just like go away. Like he went to Oakland and just was like
fuck
whatever.
it.
Yeah, like they paid him all that money and it was just like all right, whatever.
Shit, Sam Bradford ain't do nothing. Sam Bradford was nice in college, ain't
No.
do nothing.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
Bradford spent too much time being hurt.
yeah. He
I'm
was always
saying,
hurt.
But
yeah, I
same
remember.
can be, dude. There was something at that point in time in the era, and I can't really say it's not that much different now. But that was the Big 12 quarterback, man. He came from Oklahoma, led the league or lead the nation in
Yep.
passing yards, et cetera, et cetera. Did not translate well. Didn't translate.
And all.
Same can be said about Graham Harrell. Graham Harrell had such great years in Texas Tech, led the nation in a bunch of different categories. Never made it off the bench to back up. He went to back up Aaron Rodgers, or let's see,
Jason
what's his
White.
name? Jason White, Cliff Kingsbury, uh, Major Applewhite. Let's see, what
Oh
was
man,
the
I
other?
know
Oh,
Major Applewhite. He was
um,
Texas, right?
Yeah, he was Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
The Brandon Whedon from Oklahoma State. He was Justin
Yep.
Blackman's quarterback. Him and
Yep.
Justin, I remember specifically going to watch Oklahoma State versus Texas Tech and love it. And they beat Texas Tech like I think 63-14. And Blackman and Whedon went off. Whedon went fairly high. Hasn't done nothing outside of his small run with no, that wasn't him. No, yeah, it was. Whedon was the one of the Vikings, wasn't he? The miracle,
Man.
the Whedon was the one that threw that ball to Diggs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not been a lot of Big 12 quarterbacks that have done anything outside of Baker and Mahomes.
Shit. Y'all remember Christian Ponder?
Oh, Ponder, jeez.
He was good in college too. Couldn't transition over.
Jason White.
Jason Wright. I think Jason Wright was. Well, I think with him was he was already bone on with his knee. Because remember he had hit like tore his knee up like 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that Oklahoma team put up some goddamn numbers that year.
Yeah, they did.
Shit, I mean,
Landry Jones is another one. There we go. Another Oklahoma quarterback that did really well. Didn't do jack in the NFL. Landry Jones.
Landry Jones, yeah.
Yep. It's a lot of them, dog. You think like, damn, they're gonna do something. They never transition over.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, like Peerless Price won, like receiver Peerless Price. He was considered a bust, dog. He didn't do nothing in the field.
Yeah.
He was a beast in Tennessee. He was a beast. Didn't do nothing. Percy Harvin was good, but he couldn't stay. He kept getting hurt. We having them.
That was the
migraines.
biggest.
No, my
That was the biggest problem with Percy Harvin is he could have had a great career in the NFL, but
Didn't he fight like Golden Tate or something in the locker room?
I don't know. But I know. I remember him scoring that first touchdown when they played Denver in the Super Bowl, though.
Oh yeah, it was damn. That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Percy Harvin was good, man. He was real good. I mean, believe it or not, man, I know he didn't really do too much in NFL. Tim Tebow was a beast in college.
Yeah, he had a decent first season with the Broncos, but that was about it. Just a decent first season, and
they made the playoffs and all that. He was Tebowing.
They exploited the Steelers.
Yeah,
then got destroyed by the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he beat
that's
ass.
That was that playoff game where Aaron Hernandez got KO.
Yep,
coming out the backfield.
Man,
stiff as a board.
Man, I just think, man, that year, that was the same year we played the Ravens. Man, I just think Gronkowski didn't get hurt by Bernard Pollard. But they killed us, bro.
The Patriot killer.
Bernard
Pollard,
man.
He got Bernard
Brady
Pollard
in the Kansas City game that first game of the year.
Bernard Pollard was a Patriot killer.
Yeah. Do you remember when Will Welker was trying to avoid him against the Texans? He blew his knee out.
Yeah. Bernard Pollard.
Shit, he blew his knee out, man. I was like, man, that 2019, though, we was not that good that year, man.
Nah.
I still remember Bill Belichick with his dumbass 4-for-2 thing, and Kevin Falk got 1 yard.
Yeah, Indianapolis.
Man,
don't remind us.
Don't remind
us. Hey man, we could not stop them for nothing. Peyton Manning just kept going down the field.
Peyton Manning got the ball back and cooked. I was like,
he cooked. I think the only game I liked that year was when we beat Tennessee 59-0.
Yeah.
But and then the first game of the season we beat Buffalo on that last minute touchdown to
that Monday night again. We had the red jerseys on. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Remember that joint? The Ben Watson. That was Ben Watson. Watson. Yep. Remember that joint?
Man, we don't never get. Hey, I be watching those games on YouTube, man, because I know me ain't finna win shit right now.
Oh my gosh, you caught that? Oh
yeah, that's how I be watching lately. It's like I be watching old Patriot games, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be showing
Yeah,
it all day in the group and them Pats groups, man. I be looking up, I'm like, man, that's what we like reduced to now, man. Watching old shit, man. I feel like the
hey, man,
Cowboys.
we the Cowboys right now.
Yeah,
We
well,
the
old
Cowboys.
Cowboys fans. Yeah,
We
old
watching
Cowboys
old
fans.
stuff.
I'm saying, only thing I don't do is say we got 6 Super Bowls, man. But we the Cowboys right now.
They was
Hmm.
showing clips of like old Brady when he was young. I'm like, man, this what we coming down to. We ain't got nothing.
Hey, I forgot what year that was when Brady had the long hair and shit. Was that like oh
Yeah,
06? Like was it oh
Oh yeah.
06?
'06.
Like
Yeah,
Like
05 or
half
something
the
like
team
that?
has long hair.
yeah, yeah. Whole squad,
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't even think at that time Wes Walker and Julian weren't even there yet, so it had to be
Nope.
before, yeah,
Yeah.
because Elderman came in '09 and Walker came in 2007.
Yeah,
I was watching old ass Patriot games, man. I was watching the
when they was hitting.
2004 AFC Championship game at them in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
We
that was
blew
when you
their
really
ass
hit
out.
too. You could really hit. Them hits was hits. Like them hits today
Yeah.
would be like them Jones be all penalties today. Every single
Yeah,
hit,
man.
it would be penalty. Even like the
Hell
All of
joint
yeah.
them.
with the
All of them.
they talk about the Charles Woodson thing with Brady in the snow. Man, that joint would have been roughing the passer today.
Every time. Like I,
Roughing
Everybody
the
talking about
passer.
was it a fumble or we play? What happened? Bad have been roughing the passer, man. You
like
can't hit
I was
nobody today.
I was so happy when we got Rodney Harrison, man. That's one of my favorite Patriots, man.
Oh
I was so
yeah,
happy. I was so happy when we got Rodney Harrison because he used to hit, man.
Ronnie Harrison was a dog.
You know what I'm saying? I hope he
Definitely
get in the
was
Hall
a
of
dog.
Fame this year.
Hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he needs to be in
yeah,
there. They
he
been
do.
bullshitting that dude, man. They been bullshitting
Yep.
him for a while. He was one of my favorite. He was my favorite Patriots, man. Him, was it Ted Johnson?
Ted
Is
Johnson, yeah.
Izzo? We
Billy
had
Lieutenant,
Vrabel,
my guy too.
Brewski.
Oh, Brewski. I
We
Brewski,
love
had
yeah.
Brewski.
Touchdown.
what's the name? Jarvis Green.
Yeah. Ben
Jarvis
Jarvis.
Green.
Ben
Jarvis
Jarvis
Green.
Yeah.
Green Ellis.
No. Jarvis.
Not
No,
the
he
running
was
back. Yeah,
no
no.
From
defensive
back
number
then. I know you're
94.
talking about.
Number
He was like
94.
a defensive end or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green. Green. We had who else we
Roosevelt
had, man?
Colvin was back
Roosevelt
there.
Colvin.
That was my dog too.
I mean,
Damn.
listen, I don't
Yeah.
care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. I loved. He may not have done great things, but I loved Junior Seau with the Patriots.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Junior
yeah.
Seau. Junior Seau was nice, man. I
I
like
just wish we could have got that title, man. I tell you
Hmm.
all the
yep.
time.
All them
I would
players on that
trade. I
squad,
would
bro.
trade. I would trade all them other Super Bowl wins for '07 season.
Man, that joint hurt. That joint still hurt. I still haven't
Yeah.
even watched that game again.
Me
I want
neither,
to watch
Hub. I
highlights.
don't want to. Hub, when they try to do it, when they bring up Super Bowl week, they try to rewind the games. I
Turn the
turn that
channel.
some bitch off. I don't. I ain't
I
watching this
turned
shit.
into it. Oh, I can't watch.
I don't want to
That
watch.
joint.
I haven't watched
It's
that
so
one.
bad that I don't do
Oh,
nothing that I did that day. Like yo, I ain't been to a car show since that night before the Super Bowl, bro. I used to go to the car show every year in Philly. Until then, once that joint was over, none of that.
yeah.
Nothing.
So,
Everything I did
so
on that night before the Super Bowl, I don't do none of that before for a big game. Like it's like nope. Like, that thing hurt me to the core, bro. I think that
hey,
probably was the game. I think I cried because that joint hurt. Like it hurt.
yeah. I was stoned. I was stoned, man. I really was. When they doing Super Bowl week, they be like Super Bowl 42 and Super Bowl
Yep.
46. Turn that shit off.
Because Eli should have been sacked on that one play, and then
Man,
Connie
I,
Sammy
s-
dropped the damn pick,
ah,
bro,
I still remember the 11, man, the 2011 when Mario Manningham caught that ball on the sideline,
off
man.
his leg, man.
Ah.
All
Yeah,
them Jones, man. Them
you
Jones
see
You
what I'm
don't
hurt.
gotta
saying?
go and bring up all of that. You don't gotta
You know what
go
I'm
and bring
saying?
up all of
It
that.
sting, man. It sting. It sting that bad.
Man,
I
that joint
still,
hurt.
I still get mad at the helmet catch, man. I still get mad at the helmet catch because Rodney Harrison should have knocked the ball to do hand.
Yep, them
Oh,
joint
they should
hurt,
not.
man.
No, forget that. They should. You're right, Hub.
It should have
The
been a
Sunday
sack.
sandwich. The Sunday sandwich on the intercepted the ball to play before.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, Then that play when he ran around and they didn't even sack him. They didn't even threw the ball up there, man. Dude called it. And
yep.
then, of course, Ellis House wants to slip.
Closed his eyes and
And
he threw it. He just having to catch off his damn helmet, man.
you know what I'm saying?
That joint
I'm
hurt,
mad at
man. I
man
remember
Ellis
watching
House. Remember,
Moss walking up the field.
Man, I was hurt, man. I ain't lying, man.
Mm.
I wanted to go beat Ellis House up from slipping and letting Plexico Burst be that wide open. I
But
was
that's
pissed
crazy.
off, bro.
He was on Plex. And Ellis Hobb was like 5'6" or
Five,
something like
five, yeah, 5'7", 5'9" on a 6'5" receiver.
yo, Plex trash. Nah.
Like, what you think is gonna happen, bro? Like that's a no. You're not
Eli
gonna
just
win
put it
that
up,
battle,
man. He
man.
just put it up. That's a damn shame, man.
It made it so bad that he slipped though. You know what I'm saying? It was just an
Yeah.
easy touchdown, man. He slipped.
Yep.
I'm stuck in
Sad.
seven, man. That's '07 Super Bowl still hurt, bro. I was like, oh man,
I just knew we was gonna win that game. I was so confident, man. I think that
man.
was the last time I was stop being confident about a game.
Oh my gosh, Daryl, stop! Don't provoke him.
Well, oh yeah, I see that.
Don't provoke.
Damn. So the Lions win today. They're gonna be in their what? First NFC Championship game and
You
what?
talk
Second.
about we talking about the
Years.
Badger group, right?
Yeah.
Brian, yeah, with Keisha.
What
What
Yeah.
happened?
happened?
Don't provoke.
I'm about to
What
go
she
in there.
did?
He was about to go in there.
I'm about to go
Was
in
she
there.
was she going at Michael Brown?
Jeez. No, respond to the Daryl.
What's that for?
That's y'all boo right there, man.
Mm-mm. Hey, on that note, I got kids waking up. I'm going to kindly excuse
I'm
myself.
about to
Gentlemen,
go
it
eat.
was a pleasure talking to y'all today.
Yeah, I'm about to say we about to roll out anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm
we
out.
need to do
We don't need the gorilla coming in, man.
hey, we should do on the hey during the championship games we should do a live joint, man, and we commentate the games and stuff. That should be fun.
Which
Next week,
one?
that's next week, right?
Both of
Whichever
them or
game we
which
can,
one?
whichever one.
I
Whichever
think
one
Whichever
we can do.
one.
what time the first game come on next week? Like we're kind of around
I
with
think like
two.
3 and 6.
3:30, something like that.
Both on a
That's
Sunday?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they both on Sunday.
Next Sunday, championship Sunday.
Okay.
Championship Sunday.
I'm gonna buy me a gorilla, man. Put it in the background, man.
Stop. But yeah, man. We I guess we could figure that out. But yeah, I'm about to roll out too.
All right,
Yeah.
Yep.
y'all, man.
Yep.
Y'all be
We
easy.
cut this joint.
All right, y'all.
All right. So enjoy the rest of the game. They ain't going to fourth quarter, whatever. Next up we got Chiefs and Bills. So until next week, we'll catch y'all later, man. Signing out.
Peace.
Peace.